We're live.
So,
Hey, everybody.
hi everyone!
Hello.
Welcome to
How is
Hunter's Harvest!
everyone?
Oh man,
So,
So good.
fun
we've been.
stuff.
I'm glad it's Monday.
Uh, yeah, God is Monday. Yeah.
Yeah, thank God it's Monday. I don't know, that doesn't work as well.
Yeah, it doesn't work as well, but no.
So, while people are coming and getting to see the stream, let's do a little reenactment or introduction to what we were doing because we were in kind of a cliffhanger last time. So, Um, I know that Valmir loves to do this type of
Yes.
intros and this type of deal, but I think that Relic did a really nice job on the last Elder Stream one. Do you want to be
Oh,
our?
are you sure you don't want me? All right. I'll
If
take
he's
this week
asking
off.
for it,
No, sure,
I
Valmir,
mean,
if
It's
you
all
want to
very
do it,
sad.
I'm fine with
It's
that.
fine.
Oh,
It's fine.
very,
I'll
very
give
sad.
Relic a go this time.
I mean,
We
if you really
know
want
that
to do it.
Relic needs to practice a bit. You know.
me. Yeah.
Me. Daddy Brato.
Practice
That's
Yeah,
great.
of course. Yeah. So, yeah, let's go ahead and recap last week, though. If I remember correctly, we were still in the cave. We fought off a lot more of those rust monsters, which always a fun time for Relic. You know,
Always.
just loves doing that. I
I feel like
managed
Relic was
to-
probably like just sort of had like fear diarrhea, just like spraying nuts and bolts.
Whatever the
Oh, yeah.
equivalent of robot
Like-
diarrhea is.
Oil.
spewing extra pieces that Baltor was then picking up as
Yeah.
things that he could put in armor somehow, or
Yeah,
or
that's
any
right,
of
and
his
I sure
stuff.
will. I'm gonna
Yeah.
turn my hyena into a tank with your innards. As
Well,
There you go.
if she gets out of this one,
Yeah, this is how you guys find out that Relic actually just constantly generates nuts and bolts
Yeah.
uh,
Yeah.
with magic somehow.
Maybe we could sell them and make money.
Maybe that's how he gets some money on the side.
this game is so
Yeah.
capitalist.
Exactly. We're the
Everyone is
whole,
thinking
the
about
whole
money.
group is just like, yeah, let's run this shop. We're gonna, how are we gonna do this better?
Rasmussen,
Punch
I
Relic
wonder
in the
how much-
kidney. I need some more nuts. I need some more bolts.
Yeah,
Punch
get some
Relic
more
in the
nuts and bolts.
kidney.
I mean,
It's fine.
A killer harpy,
that
a
would
killer
hurt.
necromantic harpy is like, I wonder how much would it cost? This
Right.
monster that almost killed us, I wonder how much it's worth. That's all you were
Yeah.
thinking about.
Yeah, I
Nope.
think that was a
This
good
week
30
or
minutes
whatever.
of last session. It was just people, really like elbow deep in monster guts,
Yeah.
and
That's the
that's
name- that's the
that
name
just
of the
kinda
game.
tracks.
It's Hunter's
Yeah.
Harvest.
Exactly.
We're not
Yeah,
harvesting.
that's
We're
a
not
good point.
harvesting the monsters. What are we even doing?
I mean,
What are we
Right.
even?
Hunting?
Are we even
What's
out there?
the point?
Right.
We don't even exist if we're not
no
constantly
point.
harvesting
digging
100
through
thingies.
Viscera. But yeah, we did that, which was awesome. I remember Relic critting a acrobatics or a strength check to climb through poisonous or no acid moss,
That's really.
and then hacking down the bottom of roots so that way the top would fall, which
Yeah.
still
Hacking like
definitely
like
makes
cooking.
sense. Definitely makes sense. So we could create a bridge for everybody to come through across a big.
Oh my God!
cavern
Thank
that
you
we
so
saw.
much, Magnum, for subscribing. For
Thank you very
Dude,
yay!
2 months.
You are delightful, and
Oh.
we love you very much.
Thank you.
And you
for
and your
reading
your
the-
Scooby outfit
Driving.
make us very
Yes.
Oh,
happy.
yeah,
Yes.
the best. That's lovely.
Anyway, yes.
Oh, we got you guys.
So basically, the rest of the time we spent setting fire to things, right? I feel like
Yeah,
that's,
which is
that's what we
important.
did.
Yeah.
Fire.
It's important.
Is just
Set
set
fire
fire,
to
to everything.
Yeah,
Yeah.
enclosed
You know.
spaces like a really good idea.
Yes.
It's special.
Good idea.
Very lucky everybody didn't suffocate down there because all of the air was,
It's not a
Awesome.
Hunter's
Yeah.
Harvest campaign if you haven't tried to burn everything.
Exactly,
that's
at
fair.
least once a game.
That's
We
fair.
had flaming glassers, we had
It's our
flaming
thing.
grass monsters, flaming harpy chicks.
That's
we
obviously
have
the best way to harvest things. Burn the
Blaming
hell out
my
of them.
GMs. I mean,
That's
I get
right.
it. Everything is flaming hot here.
Everyone knows that.
Yeah, just douse relic in fire, like in oil, and then set them on fire, and then have them run through. That's how we do it, you know.
That's
So
yeah.
so now the worst thing that happened last week was obviously when Guillermo attempted to murder Daisy
Yeah, he did.
by
I'm
dragging
still into
her
it.
underneath the ground.
How
You are a monster.
dare you?
Still in the process of murdering
She
Daisy.
I mean,
is
right now.
technically, I am all the monsters since I'm the GM. So yeah, kind of.
Wait,
Yeah.
so who's underground right now? I know my poor
I'll raise
Daisy
my
is
hand.
underground.
Relic is
So-
underground too.
I'm
And
underground.
Relic is well,
for
thankfully
little
Relic doesn't need to
reminder-
breathe.
Yeah, he doesn't need to breathe.
The adventurers found the path to what they think is safety. They saw like this light coming through the tunnels, and they felt the air going through. And as they get there, Relic realized that there was something lurking and looking to them, which was an ankek, but an especially angry and big one. And now they started the battle, and the ankek, like really kindly, almost one-shot Daisy and drag her into the ground with also Relic because he was hanging through the neck of the beast. And now all of you three are underground, nowhere to be seen.
Yeah, we're just gone. You know, the
Let's-
Nkek
Yes.
really just left.
Let's get it.
Just
Yeah,
wanted
man.
some friends for the tea time, some tea party, some
Oh my god.
What is happening?
what
We're
happened.
going into battle.
Oh,
It's
Calm it
battle
down.
time.
Yes,
Jesus,
Yeah.
that's loud. That is so loud.
oh yeah, you gotta turn it down.
Yeah.
I've
Yeah,
got mine
I
down.
put it on 70, all of them.
Oh, is
Yeah.
that on? It's
Because
on a
it's-
different channel for me.
Yeah,
Okay.
there's
Yeah,
different ones.
sorry.
Yeah.
I thought
All
I
three of them down.
warned you.
Oh god. Oh god. Okay. Okay. There we
So,
go. Huh.
Baltor,
That
whenever
was
you're
just
ready-
terrifying.
I-
Too much combat.
That's super funny.
Baltor, whenever
Okay.
you're ready, you just saw us. The Ankh just embraced Daisy and just said, "See ya," and went into the ground with your beloved pet, even friend. And yeah,
Family.
Relic is there too, but nobody cares.
Yeah, no one cares about
Yeah.
that.
Relic's
He's-
fine. That's
He's there too.
okay.
Terrible.
He's gonna be
That's
fine. I mean,
terrible.
he doesn't need to breathe.
Oh god,
No.
what happened to the Twitch?
Wait, what?
We
Are
have
we
no
dead
faces.
now?
on
Oh,
Twitch.
Oh, that's
we're dead now.
There you go.
Oh, that's
My
What
why.
bad.
did you do? What
did
did you
myself.
do?
something got clicked.
Do you mean you clicked something or someone else came in the
I'm
room
Yeah, someone else
and
came in
just
the room
tried to
and
take over
Sweet.
your computer? You have
What is
no
going on?
agency in this
Yeah, no
situation.
agency. What is going on?
I see
It was
Balmir
that damn
now.
dog.
That's so fun because in Spanish there's a way of saying
I'm the
things
only
like
important one.
you actually didn't do it. There's a way of saying like this thing fell off, not like I threw it. It's like
Huh.
se cayó. It fell off,
Yeah.
Why
and
is
you
it
don't
doing
have to
that?
say it was you. And,
Yeah,
well,
so that would be delightful.
overrated.
Super weird.
I
Hey,
mean, I like to
Vegeta.
yes with the strong button. That's my.
I'm
my
not sure
favorite.
why it's There's no
Why it's-
reason that I could see that it would just be Balmier. Because I'm.
What is it? What's it displaying right now? Okay,
So-
let's get this solved, please.
Yep.
Hey, Videta. See, well, as a skip
It's
the song
Vedetta's
thing-
fault.
It is Vedetta's fault.
I'm
Yeah,
sorry, but
Yeah,
Obviously.
thanks, Vedetta, for just breaking our
Mm-mm.
whole stream. You're there.
Just
Previously?
breaking.
Wow. And it is just we're getting all kinds of angles for for Balmier here.
Right?
What? Oh my god.
I was
Vedetta,
already
Balmier,
wrong.
go ahead, do some
Wait.
There was like a
Vogue,
mass
you know?
change on my settings.
Yeah,
I'll
There we
just
go.
use the opportunity to show. Yeah, y'all.
We so Vedetta we are good. We are experiencing a little bit of a technical difficulty, and emotionally, I'm traumatized because I was just reminded. I think I sort of repressed it for a week until about 5 minutes ago when I remembered that Guillermo is trying to murder my hyena.
Like a moment of oh no,
Murder!
Right?
That's like
Isn't that like
Absolutely.
the weirdest thing?
This Such a
Oh,
good
is
name
that.
to scream.
I mean,
No!
I think if you could just replace Guillermo's picture with just a big bloody word, murderer, I think
Well,
I
it's
think
my
that would be
face,
appropriate.
I think that would be
I,
appropriate.
I
don't
think it
need
would be
that.
great. Yeah.
Alright. Sorry about that,
Hey,
guys.
we're all
I-
Yeah.
I'm not
All
sure
right.
what happened there.
Now we're back.
We're
We're
good.
good?
And so we've got so
Baltor.
all right. So is it so whose turn is it? Is it my
Is
Is
it
it-
your turn? Yeah, it is your turn.
Okay, so I have just watched my newly beloved hyena get ripped down a hole. Is there anything I can do to sort of discover what's going on with the hole, where the Ankeg is? Because he's definitely starting to panic a little bit.
You can either have an idea that I don't have, or make me an intelligence check and see if you can try
What
to
was it?
find
What was the
something that you
first
can-
one?
You can try to, well, if you think about something like that makes sense for you to be able to find where they are underground, and we can sure talk about it, or with an intelligence check and make help you find it out.
Okay,
When the
all right.
Ankeg burrows, does it leave like a partially caved in
Does it?
tunnel
Yeah.
or
Does
something?
it? Is it? Because some things leave like a 5-foot wide tunnel, when they burrow. I don't know if an Ankeg does though, like a Zorn does, things like
Let me
that.
take a look. Too many things. It
Oh,
doesn't say anything. However, I would assume that there's at least there's a place where you can see that it has, well, burrowed, so you can follow that.
all right. So first of all right, I'm formulating a plan right now. Formulating the plan.
Okay.
Does the Ankeg are they territorial, or do they live in hives?
They don't live in hives, and they're not especially territorial, but they are
Oh.
ambush predators.
Do they? So they like
They do have
if an
some.
Ankeg met another Ankeg, would it get aggressive with it or no?
Let me do some research.
That's a good question.
Let me do some research on Ankex. 1 second.
Because if they do get territorial, then one of the things that I would like to do is I would like to use my final magical tinkering to make like a rock or a stick or a part of the bark smell like another Ankeg, so the Ankeg would come back up and try to fight it.
Try to beat it. It's like, hey, get out of here.
There's
Ankex, they're always solitary creatures, and they only meet each other when it's time to mate.
Ooh.
The females are used to be.
Oh, dude.
no,
normally
they
are-
would be so it would be pretty territorial then.
Especially if it's a female. And do you think, considering the size of this Ankex, probably a female, since she was.
Okay. All right. There's that. Okay. Let me see. I will. Oh God! It's got Daisy. It's got Daisy. Okay. Now would I know that? Would I have enough information for that?
I think that Balmy made like about Ankex, so you can know.
Okay. All right. Fabulous. So I'm going to use my last tinkering, which is a I believe so it's a class feature. It's one action. All right, so I'm going to use my action to create a little stone that smells like a male Ankeg. And I'm going to throw it.
Can you hear me?
I'm going to throw it over here so that the Ankeg will come back up.
I will
And-
actually need to do an intelligence check because knowing the exact smell of a male Ankeg would be a little bit more difficult than just the information that was given. But maybe Baltor came to one of them in one of his troubles.
Maybe he's an on-cake smeller. Maybe we don't know.
Maybe
Who knows?
The Ankeg
Who
Dirty
knows?
smell.
little Ankeg smeller. Jeez.
Let's
No,
see.
it's one of those.
Oh, it's a
Yeah.
23.
Baltor's
Oh,
definitely
wow.
an on-cake smeller.
I mean, you know Ankegs by name. This is
I smell.
This one is Susan. You're fighting
I got
Susan.
Susan is a bitch.
Susan is
She's
a bitch,
just a
as you know.
straight bitch.
She's just
Oh.
jealous of
It's always
Daisy.
Susan.
Clearly.
And you know, Susan is really into Mike. Not this
Oh, yeah.
Mike, like an uncat
No.
named Mike.
Yeah, so I make it
Mike.
smell like Mike. Obviously,
Yeah.
Mike the Onkeg is what I
Mike the-
make it smell like.
Just a little bit
Well,
of
don't
grease,
mind me.
you
My
know.
cat is trying to eat me.
And
This is Anke. This is Daisy. Come on.
all right, so as I
Ow.
I am going to I'm going to throw this little stone over here. Try to get the Onkeg to come back up. I'm going to use a little bit of my movement to get like over here, and then I'm going to prepare. I'm going to pull out my whip, and I still have my flamethrower going. So I am ready. I am prepared for
Ready
when
for
Daisy
action.
comes back
Yeah.
up.
Save her. Save her.
I'm gonna save Daisy.
Hopefully the odd kick doesn't drop her when it comes back up.
Ooh.
I mean, then Daisy can
Okay.
run back up. She would run
So
you, obviously.
let me do a check for the Anke, intelligence check, so if she can know that she's being fooled. Considering the one intelligence that she has, probably is not gonna know, but
It's probably
maybe
not.
it's
She
Well, you
knows
don't
that
know,
Mike
but-
uses a different kind of cologne. That's
Exactly.
what she knows.
actually that's not Mike's. It's Mike's cologne from like 3 months ago, not the one he uses right now.
Hey.
Ooh. She got the calculations going on in her head. Like, wait a second. That's Mike from down the block, not Mike from around the
Oh
corner.
no!
Exactly. That's another Mike.
Yeah, and he's a douche.
Yeah. That ain't my
Alright.
man.
Unacceptable.
So
Mm.
let me see. Because it's Daisy's turn now, but you don't know that because it's underground.
Daisy's gonna kill this Onkeg all on her own
Yeah,
because
right.
she's amazing.
She's gonna
Right.
throw it out.
Let me see if she's strong enough to get out of the rip.
I love her so much.
And the answer is actually no. The only thing you hear is this scream from Daisy coming from underground, almost marathon because of the earth. It's like a. You cannot
I'm gonna
hear
go wherever I hear that scream. I'm gonna like run over and be like, Daisy, my dear, come on, come on,
Like,
oh Daisy.
literally on top of where you hear that. Then
I'm getting not quite on top of it. I am intelligent enough to know that I do not want to
Okay.
be right on top of the Onkeg.
Like peering
Let
over
me
the
move
hole.
to that position.
Yeah.
It's like looking down
What
the barrel of
you
a
do?
gun.
Here. You think the sun is coming from here, more or less?
Wait, from where?
Can you see that? Here. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna just step back like right there.
Okay, a little bit. Not that.
Yeah.
Not that near.
Daisy,
Alright.
I'll get you out of there, my dear. Oh God.
Valmir,
Daisy.
your turn.
All right. So I believe last round I blew up the hammer, right?
Well, if you're into that, yeah.
Did you manage
Okay,
to
yeah,
do that?
yeah. You did.
I don't think
You did,
I
you did.
I don't remember.
Yeah,
him
you
doing
did 12
it.
I
don't think you had time.
Yeah. So
No, you
in that
did.
case, I'm going to use my action to resummon it in my hand, so that I have it, and I'm going to use my bonus action to say, Klaus, gå och stampa där, få dess uppmärksamhet. Och Klaus kommer.
That's a full
Klaus is going
conversation.
to. Klaus is going to like wander over here or something and begin just stomping on the ground, trying to get its attention. Try to get it to resurface where he is. And I'll get like up here, and that's my turn.
All right, Draxis, your turn.
Duraxis is gonna hold his action with. It's gonna be Maximilian's Earthen Grasp. As soon as it comes up, he's gonna summon a I guess it's a medium hand, but it'll just gonna grab it and hold on to it. And gonna try. He's gonna try. He's gonna try his best
To grab
Well,
it,
to grab it
even though it's underground.
when it comes up.
Okay, so you're holding your action.
Yeah.
Okay. Nice to
Like,
know. Nice
grab
to
it underground.
know. I'm like, I mean, you can try. I mean, it's earthen grasp. It kind of goes in the earth.
My God.
I think it comes out of that.
Oh
but
my
yeah.
god.
We're gonna save Daisy. Don't worry about it. We got him. We got him.
Okay, so
It's just
Are you ready?
Relic actually. It's Relic's turn. Out of all the craziness is happening outside, you can almost hear like this faint sound of Baltor just screaming, Daisy! Daisy! On top of you, you can hear like the rocks just like bouncing through your metallic skin when you're burrowing with the Ankeg. Seems to be moving quite fast around, like ting 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 ting. You cannot see that well because I think that we're forced to do not see without light source.
Yeah. So I'm holding onto the neck, right?
You're still holding onto the neck and seems to not be that bothered by you. Almost
Okay.
unnoticed.
I'm going to try to like feel around with my right hand. I'll keep my left hand like on its neck, hold on tight.
Oh
Try
my
to feel around with
god.
my right hand, and then I'm going
while
to.
you're doing that, we definitely say hi to Carney.
Hey!
Hi
Carney!
everyone! Thank you for the
Hello,
raid,
folks.
guys.
Carney, just FYI,
Jesus Christ, that's a lot of people. Hello,
Carney-
everyone.
That's a lot of people.
Carney's stream was all kobolds today, and one of them pulled
Nice.
a card from the deck of many things.
Oh no.
They pulled the sun in the middle of combat. Suddenly, one of the little kobolds went up like 3 levels and got a magic item just magically. It was so insane.
That's
Ooh.
crazy.
Wow.
That's super legit.
Oh my god, yay, welcome,
What a gamble. I love it.
welcome. There we just to catch everybody up, so the DM has been terrible, and has tried to murder my mount, a giant hyena named Daisy, who has a flower in her hair because she is pretty. She's the
She is.
prettiest hyena. And also one of our other teammates has been dragged underground by a ridiculous onkeg, and we are attempting to get it to come back up so we can save my hyena and maybe our teammate too. So
Maybe the teammate. Yeah, I'm fine.
yeah, maybe it's fine. It's fine. I think he is he should just void his bowels all over the onkeg.
That's how it works. Yeah.
Yeah, fumble folks, that's right. It is rude. 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 There. That's right. Thank you, Sick Professor, for praying for Daisy's safe return. That's correct. Now, anyway, so back to Relic's turn. Let's see if he can make it up from underground.
Okay, so what I was going to do is I'm going to hold on tight with one hand and put my right hand up to like the head, and I'm going to try and activate my my sword on my hand and stab it like right in the eye. That's what I'm going to try to
Ooh.
do. My
You
arm
try to
blade.
feel around, and you can find like this soft spot that you wish is the eye.
Mhm.
So with disadvantage, let me do the check because it's a little difficult to actually do that in the position you are now. Unless
Right.
anyone wants to help you, like always, and you have advantage. No?
That's true. We do
I
have
feel-
a lot of people to help out.
I feel
Give some
like
advantage.
I am totally happy to use one of the party inspirations to get this guy out of the ground here. How do you feel
Yep.
about that?
All right.
We have Jace now too.
Oh my goodness gracious. Fabulous. Well, let us Jace, can you do me a favor? Can you turn your camera off for just a sec? And then we will go to a commercial break and we will reset so that Jace can be in there as well. And then we will find out in just a second whether or not
Save the pupper.
this is going to be the best thing or the worst thing. All right. Fabulous.
All right. So yeah. So we're gonna know if Relic actually is able to stop the Ankek or not after the commercial break.
Fabulous. We will be back in 1 minute.
See ya.
For
And
all of
for
you
those
that are
of you-
subscribed, yeah.
Yeah, so everyone that's subscribed, we're going to still keep going.
Yep.
You know, we're going to say hi. Well, we're going to do a little tap dance. A little, I
Yeah.
don't know if you can hear it.
We're gonna.
I'm
fix
doing-
You're gonna
some
see
numbers.
us.
I'm doing a little tap dance. And thank you for the follow, Fumble. That's delightful. Yay! Thank you so much for everybody that's following. It really does mean a lot to us. It really helps us live our dreams of creating fabulous connection and community after a year of isolation. So, yay! Welcome, 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 welcome.
Few things
Yeah.
now for Chase. Join the Roll20 whenever you can, and we will link your Roll20 here, and we can start with you.
And then you can
Okay.
you can
Well,
throw your
what you
camera
see-
on too.
Yeah. So, oh my God.
Hello.
Yes,
love
and
your
Buffy,
hair.
it definitely did.
Jason, I'm Balmir now.
Hold on, I'm
Oh
fixing
no!
it.
Oh
no.
Jesus! Oh my God!
Oh, how?
Oh, I'm the DM.
How
Well, thank
terrible.
God.
Magic items. No, I'm relic.
No!
I'm the DM.
Darn
Quick,
it.
give everybody
Nope.
magic items.
Nope, you're not. Oh, too late.
Oh.
Dang it.
Be good.
Oh my god.
Be good.
All
So-
right, fabulous.
Ishan, you got everything
And we're
ready?
back.
And we're
Are we?
back. Just in time.
Well, so welcome, Jace. This is his first adventure with us. It's going to be fabulous. Yay!
Yay.
That's right. And Snowflake Boy, so I did set the daily quest in the Discord server to be people coming in and telling Jace that he looks dapper this evening. So
I mean,
Just look
Jace
dapper.
always
Look at his
looks dapper.
hair.
Yeah. I can imagine.
Oh.
all right, fabulous. So we are here. Ooh, Wizard Magic just gave advantage to himself, I think.
Yeah. Woo! Hey, Wizard Magic, you're so
Use
generous.
inspiration, man.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. Because that's how we roll here at Play Nerd Allies. You can, if you get enough ally points or channel points, you can, in fact, not only give us advantage or disadvantage or things like that, you also can force people to do push-ups.
Yes, you can.
Because that's just how we roll here. I
That's
like to
what Jason's
torture
gotta-
everyone.
Gotta do.
No, it's
I
what
forgot
you've
about
got to
that.
do. Everyone's just waiting for you to do more push-ups.
Listen, I'm getting a bit flabby, so yeah, make me do some push-ups today, guys. All right. So what roll do I have to make to see if I can hit it in the eye?
Probably an attack roll.
Just the attack roll? Okay. Do I make it with advantage or do I just make it now? Do I
Oh,
just
Vendetta.
do I roll it?
Vendetta. You know, redeeming those points.
Vendetta, which, all right, who
Oh,
is it?
we can't hear Gil. We can't hear Gil.
No?
No.
Oh, we can't.
No. I
What
think
did
you
you
should
do?
make,
Yeah, we
since
can hear.
Relic, well, Relic's already in a terrible situation, so you should make somebody else do them.
I mean, Relic.
Fine.
I mean, that's
did
all
say
his proof is.
That is fair.
He's
So,
doing
yeah, normal
push-ups
check, really.
so that he's
Normal check.
more strong to hurt the Ankh.
There you go.
Because that's totally how push-ups work.
Yeah, it is.
Physiology means
No!
nothing here.
I rolled a 2.
What?
Not the greatest.
Wait, with advantage?
No,
Normal,
it
because
was
we
going to
had
be with
disadvantage.
disadvantage.
Yeah.
They made it a straight
Oh,
roll.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but we made it a straight
oh,
roll.
good God. Relic.
Honey.
Hold on,
Daisy, I'm
coming for you. I'll save you.
Okay, so I think you have to do push-ups, Relic.
Do I? Okay.
I think
Wait, is that another one? Ah. Okay,
It's a
never
what?
mind.
What's
So, I
I thought
happening?
there was 2 on there.
I will
You know
leave this moment for Jace to explain you what you have to do. So did you join the Roll20 campaign, Jace?
Oh my God.
I'm gonna make someone do push-ups with me, so you gotta roll for it, and then whoever it lands
Oh
on.
Lord. Okay. All right. Everybody, roll a d20.
Oh no.
Get a 6.
I rolled a 4.
I got a 6 too.
Yeah.
I think Guillermo and I are both going to be doing push.
I got a
Okay.
4.
And food loot. Okay, so that's push-ups again. So there is all right.
Actually, meanwhile,
Okay.
Jason, I need you to.
I think this is Jiraxis's turn.
There you go.
Axis' turn. All right.
Yes. So there's all right. So Mike
So
did
who's picking
his.
up?
Guillermo, Lando, and I all are gonna start doing some push-ups now.
Good.
All right, here we go.
Welcome to the
Let's
push-up
make
stream,
it happen.
guys.
All right, we can do it. Oh
Okay,
God.
let's go.
Okay. All right. Here we go. And 1, 2, and 3, and 4, 5,
So, Chase, how you
7,
enjoying the stream so far?
8, 9, 10,
I'm just trying to get roll
11.
20 to work.
12,
Ah,
13,
that is
14,
fair. I'm gonna go ahead and turn your
15,
volume up. then.
16, 17,
There's so
Hey,
much grunting.
19,
all
and
the
20. Old man
I
noise.
would say
Yay!
I last heard this much grunting, but it's not appropriate for stream.
I don't know.
I mean, I think
Ah.
I say worse probably, but
Oh.
Depends on the stream. I don't know.
okay, we got you.
Ah.
Hey, so let me give you.
Okay.
Those
All right.
definitely were easier than they had been when we first started doing this push-up thing.
Right? I'm starting
Yeah,
to get a
that's
little
funny.
more like
That's-
upper body strength.
That's a blessing.
I'm
But
gonna
still,
start doing some
still out of
one-arm
breath.
handed.
That's right.
but you know,
All right. Well, now what's happening? What the hell's going on?
I
So
am.
your attack relic wasn't the
Yeah.
greatest. You
I hit
really
a
try to
rock
feel.
instead.
Yeah, you try to stab the ankeg, but you don't realize that you're so in a space so narrow that you cannot really move that well. So you just stab the soil while you're trying to get there. So not
Oh,
much.
no.
However, if you have any bonus action
Soil
or movement,
stabber.
if you want to get out of your grab, you can do that if you want.
That's fine. I'm just going to try and keep holding on.
Okay.
That's about it.
All right.
All right.
Maybe save my bonus action for when the guy comes out. Save a two weapon fighting to hit him. Try to hit him again with my other sword.
All right.
While you're doing all of that, I will wait for the mood to change. 1 second. Oof, I'm actually tired of this push-up thing.
I'm like,
I
okay.
need to do-
All right. All right, we're doing it.
So, Ishan, there's not much time for your friends, your new, these people to see how are you and who you are, because they're trying to not get killed by a giant insect-like monster. And you've been traveling alone for a while now. You were going through the hissing fields, which is where the adventure is happening right now. For some days with the Unidomats, learning about their culture and celebrating your rituals with them. However, a few days in, you decided to explore for yourself, and now you're trying to come back to them. And as you're traveling in the middle of these hissing fields, something that you normally are used to hearing the sound of the rust monster underneath your feet when they hiss, and some animal traveling around, but this sound different. As you take a look around, you see a huge, even bigger than the trees that you're used to see here. There's this great, huge blackwood tree, which is a tree that has looks kind of like a baobab, but if it was all black, completely black. And as you approach, you see as the tree is completely dead and hollow inside, and seems to be a little opening that lets you see inside. And to your surprise, what you see, is this scene. All these adventurers fighting something. You don't know exactly what yet. So, what do you do?
I mean, I'm gonna go and see if they need help, because it's like, what the hell are they doing?
you can look and it's like 30 feet down from your position because it's underground. But you find some routes that you can use for descending using, of course, an acrobatics check if you want to do it a little bit faster, or spending a little bit more time if you want to get down there.
We'll climb down safely.
Okay, so it will take you 2 rounds to, well, 1 round just movement to get there. And let's introduce a new fighter.
Yeah, I am super curious what we see when he pops in.
You actually have to make me a perception check since he didn't do that much noise.
All right. Let's
Should we all
see.
do that?
My
Yeah, let's do a
perception is
perception
crap. I have a terrible perception check.
So
I am the most perceptive person in the world.
Ooh.
So Ishan, I need you to make me your initiative. So press your
And
token
you're
that
also
I.
you're also flipped vertically instead of horizontally.
Oh,
Well, people can look at you like this.
There you go. Perfect.
So click into your token in the Roll20, and then go to your D&D Beyond and just press the initiative one, and you should be able to roll initiative on the turn order sheet here. So let me see your perceptions.
okay.
Valtor, Valmir. So Valtor, you're too distracted with all this situation. Daisy, it's about to get murdered by this giant insect. It's Daisy.
Yep.
You
Yep.
don't see that much. However, Valmir, through the almost like a little glance, you see something weird. Like the light
Oh
is
my
blocked for a
God.
moment.
Thank you so much, Food Loot. That's fabulous.
Yo,
Oh, thank you very much,
Yay! I love it.
Food Loot's
You
number
are
1 now.
awesome. He is number
Food Loot
one,
number
which means you
one.
get extra experience for next week.
So,
All right,
and
and
what you see, Valmir, is that when the light is covered for a moment, you think maybe it's a cloud or something, but there's still light coming from other spaces. So you take a look around and you see it's quite far away for you to exactly know the way it's looking, but you see what you think is a human person maybe, or some type of dark skinned person coming through the blackwood tree. One of the cracks, you know what I mean, the cracks that were in there. And that's what you see. It seems to be quite quiet, but looking at you while you're fighting.
I'll just like raise my hammer, point it up. Oi, who the hell are you?
Don't mind me, you seem busy.
Are
Well,
you
I-
running around
well-
with my friend?
will I notice him now that he's talking to somebody?
Oh yeah, you hear Valmir talking to something.
What does he look like?
So Ishan, wanna do a little description?
So
What
is
cat?
Shan is this sort of like burnished, golden-skinned person with like really long brown hair tied back in a messy bun with blonde streaks all the way through? His eyes are the color of amber. And he seems to be dressed in these like kind of like flowy, slightly baggy white, blue, and gold trimmed clothes.
Nice.
And there's just this ornate rapier strapped to his side.
So he's a fancy boy.
Fancy,
he's
fancy
He's a
boy.
very fancy boy. Hot boy.
The fanciest boy.
The fancy.
Baltor's gonna look over, see him, and be like, "Good lord, boy, aren't you scared of getting your clothes a little dirty?"
There's
Actually,
nothing wrong with being a little dirty.
And
Oh,
as
man
you say
after my
that,
own heart. Now get your ass down here and help us save Daisy.
you still don't know exactly what he means exactly.
Daisy
They look
is,
to be
yeah.
fighting, but you don't know exactly who is Daisy. Who are they fighting? Are they fighting Daisy? No, they're trying to save her. Who is Daisy? Is that a woman in distress? Who knows? But then it's the turn of the Ankek, so every doubt you had, well, kind of fades away when you see this giant monster popping out of the ground. Well, if I can do it. But there
You
we go.
can. We believe in
Yeah,
you.
we believe in you.
A giant cake with almost as big as the insect, a huge hyena attached, well, wrapped between these mantis-like claws, and some type of metallic creature just hanging into from the neck of the creature, just like hanging around. And you'll see as the Anket rises from the earth, like doing this huge scream while it is raising. And who had an action to
Diraxis did the grasp.
I did too.
did
I was
you?
gonna do another short sword attack with two-weapon fighting.
Oh my God, Daisy! Save Daisy!
Okay, so everyone then make your attacks before the
Before-
Anket does theirs.
Before
Seven,
Baltor
eight,
loses his
yeah.
goddamn mind.
Right?
By the way, you want to hit the Anket but not Daisy, unless it's a hit that makes sense, we will have disadvantage. Not you,
Okay.
because you're on top of the Anket, so not you
Right.
really, but for everyone else.
What else? Alright,
So a 17 will hit, in fact.
nice.
Awesome.
Oh my God.
Cool.
Finish
so
it.
what I'm gonna can I do it with a booming blade?
It's a bonus action to do it, is it?
Booming Blade
this-
is a
this
full
this is
action.
my bonus action.
Nah, then you couldn't do it.
But
then, because you can only
War wizard,
postpone an action.
or I'm a what is it? I have the feat.
But that's for
Warcaster.
reactions. That's not really.
Oh, okay, yeah.
It's something different.
Okay. So I
Shut
did 5 damage to it.
All right. So
Nice.
how do you do it? Why is it so? It's not really damaging to them. So how does it look?
So the Ankeg comes out of the dirt. I'm holding on. I kind of fly up a little bit because it comes out with so much force, and I have my other sword in my hand, and I just kind of like stab my sword into its back, like try to get it in between some armor a little bit there.
All right.
Ooh.
You hear
Gross.
this sling sound, and maybe you think that you penetrated a little bit through the exoskeleton, but seems to be quite okay. You kind of hear like a grunt, but not much more than that. All
Cool.
right. So, Valtor, what was your held action? Did you have?
Oh,
held
I
action?
did not have a held action. No, I used my action to create the smell thing.
Diraxis did.
Ah, okay. Duraxis did. So, Duraxis, what was your held action?
So, Maximilian's Earth and Grasp. So, it's a DC 16 Strength save, but I'm gonna give him a disadvantage.
Yeah.
Oh,
yes.
damn.
No. For
All right,
Daisy.
so-
All right, that's right. It's for Daisy.
It's for Daisy. Plus
And
plus
remember,
from
you still have
last
from last week.
a
You still have the
minus a
-5.
D4. So I'll roll the D4, and that's -1 on the check.
Well, I don't need to roll twice because I got a 1 on my first roll.
Yes.
Yes. All right. So
Critical fail.
it takes I don't know which one, but I guess it probably takes 4 bludgeoning damage, and then here I'll put it up in the chat. But the interesting thing is that when it tries to get out, it's a strength check, not a save.
Okay. Well, it's the same in that case.
Okay.
However, considering I got a 1,
Oh my God.
you were Draxis. You were so fast on reflexes that in the moment that you saw like the head of the beast just getting out, like a hand come out from the ground and just grab it from the neck, the Ankek, so it couldn't go further. So Relic was able to escape and get out of the reach of the grasp, and it seems like Daisy was able to do it too. Like in the moment of doubt, Daisy kicks a little bit, and you see that she's really damaged. You see all from the shoulder to her back, it's blooding, like just bloody, just bloody murder. Just I don't know what action was that, and just coming a little bit trying to walk to safety, but you see that she's being quite slow. Probably she has either something broken or something is not going well out there. It seems to have taken a lot of damage.
No, Daisy.
However, Yankek is not able to do well a lot of their attacks because it's like only the head is showing. So what he would do, she would do because it's a female. Pa, pa, pa.
Is it gonna save? Or is it gonna try to get out?
Do I have another save now then?
It's a strength check, which sometimes makes a difference.
Is it straight
Well,
check?
in this case it's not, but I
Yeah.
already made the check for the grasp itself. Do I have now one for escaping?
Yeah. So in order to get grabbed initially, it's a save, which typically is better. But now to escape, it's a strength check.
Which is an
Which-
action. to
The
get.
distinction, yeah, it's an action. A distinction can be important depending on the creature.
Okay, first of all, he's gonna do then a legendary action, which is like different. So, acidic sprinkler. I will
It's-
need who's in front.
And it's restrained.
It's
Oh, it's
restrained.
Yeah.
restrained.
Okay, also
Sorry.
in short,
Ooh.
Yeah.
That's like that's the really important.
Yeah, that's probably stuff I should have said. Sorry.
okay,
Oh
well,
Holy
you were burying the lead, sir.
Yeah.
regardless of that, everyone except for Ishan, which is too far away, make me a dexterity saving throw. As you see, as Dankek points the head up, and then you see this acidic spray just spouting out the mouth,
Oh.
just like a fountain of acid.
Everybody?
Unacceptable.
Walter is like you're doing like tumbles and
I
rolls.
sure am. I am like jumping all over the place trying to get to Daisy so I can help her.
Which direction is it going? Is it getting everybody?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oof. Okay.
Oh, Klaus as well then.
Okay.
Yeah, what's happening?
Yeah,
What's
Klaus as
going
well.
on?
So, except for Valton and Duraxis, everyone gets hit by the
Oh.
acidic sprinkler,
Do I take damage?
which
Half
is
damage? Or no?
half damage for those who did make it, which
Okay.
is half of 12 damage for
Oh
everyone. else.
God.
Ooh.
Okay.
By the way, that includes Daisy.
Shut up. Oh, why are you always trying to murder my friend?
Okay.
I don't
I'll
want
use
you
an
having
absorb
a-
elements.
And then
Okay.
I gotta
Yeah.
make a save for my concentration. Okay, I made
It
it.
takes 5 points of cold damage from my armor of Agathis. Whoa.
Get it.
5 damage.
5
Alright.
cold.
So, guys,
Alright.
everyone that got hit, especially you, Relic, how did the absorb elements work? How did it look?
Okay, so you see as I see the acids start going, that like runes start like popping up at my feet, and then they start glowing blue, and then they spin around me, and then as the acid hits, the runes turn green, then orange, and then absorb into me,
Alright,
and
so
go directly to my weapon.
nice. So
Ooh.
even though
Ew.
you are not able to block all of it, a part of it is blocked, so you feel like some parts of your armor, your skin, I guess, in that case,
Mhm.
it's safe, and you feel like this acidic power running through your weapon. Did you make Daisy's roll for the not getting killed?
I did. She got a 12.
With the 12 is not enough. That's 12 damage.
Oh my God. I have no idea how much she's got, how many hit points she's got left.
Wow,
Um,
I
How
think
much
she
did
was
you
pretty
take last
low.
time?
Yeah,
took a
she
lot,
was
like
already,
30 damage.
which would have left it. Well, so she took 30 damage last time, right?
Something like that.
Okay, so she would still be at. So she's still got a couple hit points left. So
Okay,
she's
I got
looking wrecked though.
Oh,
she's
she's
looking
wrecked.
wrecked.
Remember though that this is gonna count as a PC, so it's gonna have saving throws. Well, they
Yeah.
saves, so it's not gonna die instantly.
She's
yeah.
not gonna get there. You know why? Because I'm gonna save my Daisy.
So with the action, the Yankee is gonna try to get out of the earthen grasp with a nice 20 on the saving throw. So I
Oh
guess
no.
it's able to do it. Is it Duraxis?
Yeah. Was it a check or a save? Because it's got to be a check.
For me, same. It's a check.
Okay. Yeah. 20 gets out.
Does anybody want to give the Ankeg disadvantage?
Yeah, I'll do that. For sure.
I need you to stop. I need you all to stop.
I'm sorry. You came for Daisy.
Yeah.
We're gonna
Yeah.
cancel your ass.
You're gonna
Okay.
come to
Revenge.
now.
Absolutely
So-
unacceptable.
Soulless
So-
roll. Got him.
I mean,
Beat me to the
disadvantage
punch.
is only 500 points. We can do it
Thank
like
you,
50
Souls.
times each, bro.
Yeah.
Okay, so since I'm not seeing anything, it doesn't get the
Yeah,
advantage.
there's one right there. Souls.
Yep.
Souls rolls. Clutch.
Who is delightful.
All right. Let me do the disadvantage then.
Souls is the OG, you know? He's really good.
And I get a 10. Okay, so I don't
We're pissing off the GM. It's gonna
For
be a
a
TPK,
moment,
folks.
Yes.
This is that Yankek it's almost going to make it. You feel like you hear like the hand is crackling, and you see all these cracks going around the hand. But Duraxis, you concentrate further and just push through, and you yourself do the grab, and it seems to repair a little bit and just go tighter into the Yankek's neck.
So are you saying that it was not the power of the tears of a dwarven artificer for his hyena?
That's what was inspiring and fueling Duraxis
That was
to make sure that okay doesn't move. He's fueled by your tears. His magic is imbued by the power of Daisy's friendship.
By the way, I guess Duraxis that you did your D20 save for the chaos.
I did, yeah.
All right. So after all of that, Ishan, you now know the situation.
Oh my God, Jace! Thank you so much. That's amazing. Oh my God. Oh look,
at all
and
our
Mike's
new
brother
friends.
got a
Very much, eh?
sub, and Satana got a hey Satana, and hey Ox King,
Josh the
yay!
pirate. Love the name.
That's a great name.
Right. You're glorious, Jace. Thank you. For Daisy!
Oh, Daisy! Well, in my case, and the
Daisy.
Anka. So,
So Ishan is just looking at this and is like, I'm questioning my sanity right now.
As one should on a regular basis.
Every
He
day.
is gonna move up slightly, and he's just gonna click his fingers and conjure up a produce flame and launch it at the Ankeg.
Get him.
all right. So produce flame. What do I have to do against that?
I have to roll to hit.
Okay.
I think because it's restrained, I think you have advantage. Yeah, you do.
That's true.
Yeah,
And
you do.
and the
With
creature's
advantage.
attack rolls have disadvantage.
Okay.
Do you also want to do like a super advantage thing or something like that? Like you roll 4 times.
Super advantage.
That's a
Auto crit.
19 hit.
19. Yeah, it does hit. Yeah.
It probably.
There's a 236 hit.
We stacked
For
16
6
super
points of fire damage.
super
6
advantages.
points of fire damage.
16
So,
points, dang.
so tell me, how does this look? How does it hit to the young cat? It's only a head
Oh,
popping out of the ground, like.
yeah, this is just like fastball a produce flame just into the side of its face.
Wow.
You hear a little noise that's coming like this insecty sound that I'm not able to make. So, with your movement, you can go in this turn to the same position as the others, or you can stay in the high ground.
No, I will stick to the high ground. I've learned from Obi-Wan. The high ground is the best ground.
There you go.
I agree. Anything with
You
your bonus action?
underestimate my power.
I've not played a bard in so long, I don't even know what I can do with my bonus action.
Bardic inspiration. Who said that?
No one
Um,
said it. It came just right out of the ether, the air itself.
The
Lord
air
heavens.
said it.
Inspiration. Who do I want to inspire?
Inspire.
Um,
The Ankek. He needs it. Well, she needs it.
Does, but she's not gonna get it.
You're right.
There is no sympathy for daisy herders.
Oh my
Daisy
god,
Herders.
no.
It's gonna be a whole
Why?
faction now. It's Daisy sympathizers. Or sympathizers.
Yep.
Daisy sympathizers.
Sympathizers and
Okay.
Daisy herders.
I love how much we love Daisy compared to Ernest, even though they were on the same team. But
Fuck Ernest. Daisy isn't sentient. Ernest made those choices.
My defense,
Yeah,
I
totally,
think I
but
went
it's
nuts
funny.
with the cuteness of this token, so it does help.
I will give Bardic Inspiration to Balmir.
No.
Ooh,
Yeah.
thank you.
So how do your bardic inspiration, Luke? How do you make it through its? Well, how do you inspire people? You say, "Come on, champ," or what? Aha, first time with the PC, huh? You gotta think.
Yeah.
So you're new here.
See,
Let
Gotta
the
have-
flames of battle fuel you, my friend.
Ooh. Whoa.
Ooh.
I feel inspired.
Fueled and flaming. So Valtor and Daisy, you can do your turn at the same time. So how are
Okay,
you?
so Baltor is so excited to see Daisy. He he almost pees himself a little bit. There's
As you do.
and
he does.
Roll a con save.
that's appropriate. Completely
he's gonna
appropriate.
yell at Relic, "Get the fuck out of me way!" And he's just going to come like running over to Daisy here, and he is going to cast a Cure Wounds on her.
Okay,
And-
so, as what
For-
was
so-
your route again? How was your pathing doing that?
I'm gonna go through Relic here. So I'm
So
just
you
gonna
go-
like push him out of the way, and then
Okay, so
no
you get
longer-
out of the. I get a reaction then.
But
Well,
it's
doesn't
with
the Ankh have-
disadvantage.
doesn't the
It's
Ankh have a
disadvantage.
10-foot reach?
Oh?
It does not actually.
Oh.
Oh, all right. So, I am going to, so Relic, what are you gonna do? I'm curious.
What am I gonna do? Well, at this point, what I'd like to do is see you running and look at the on-keg that's obviously right there, and I feel like you're just blinded by trying to save Daisy at this point, that I kind of like let you kind of push me aside, and I like use my other arm to just like move with you and like try to take the hit a little bit for you instead.
Okay. So
Yeah,
I like
but
that.
Are you?
I
are
thought you
you-
were going to
hold-
be
with my shield,
metagaming for a
though, with my
moment,
shield.
but
Oh no.
but you were not. So the reaction from the Ankek, it's actually not a normal hit. You see as almost what's the name of that again? Yeah, a glob of acid starts to form into its mouth, and it's following Baltor's movement and spits it out.
As before that happens, I would like to, if I can, I would like to,
I'm scared.
I'm scared.
I'm scared.
I'm gonna yell, "I told you to get the hell out the way, boy!" And I'm just going to, as my bonus action, point my arm right into the mouth of the Ankeg and flamethrow it. Just fill it with flames.
So that's when you're like here more or less, or when in your
Whenever when I'm there. So whenever I see the acids starting to form, I want to use my bonus action. I was going to use my bonus action to flamethrower it anyway. But I want to try to warn Relic to get the hell out of the way.
Okay, so Relic, you try to protect him, and I need you to make me actually 2 dexterity saving throws, one for the flaming thrower and one for the acidic globe.
Okay. On.
Oh,
Oh my god.
Okay, acidic globe is not gonna be saved. And I think the flaming thrower is actually.
That's good. Probably worse.
Yeah, because it's not that much. So 3 damage from the acidic globe, you protect it, and even though it hits your shield, which I guess it's attached to you, you can feel as it's penetrating a little bit your armor. You feel like it's a really potent acid. And then you
I
hear
used
Baldur
my
say,
I used my absorb elements last turn, right? Or is that still going?
but it's
a
I think it's just for
reaction.
one. Yeah, it's a reaction
think it's
for
for
one
one turn.
moment. You know, like
Right.
every-
But I think it's like I haven't started my turn again yet. So is it still
Exactly.
going?
Is it to the end of
So
the
I
turn,
think
or is
it's
it
for
the end of your current? Is it round?
Pop it on the
Okay, let me see. Yeah.
pop it on the roll 20.
If it's round or.
I
turn?
think it's just like a shield, like it's just for the moment and then it's out.
No,
Uh,
the question is you can
It's a
only use one
round.
reaction per round.
It's a round. So
Um,
yeah, I'm still
yeah.
resistant to acid.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
It gives resistance to that. Well, you get like 2
There you go.
damage then because you, I think you round up.
Just.
The description stays the same.
There we go. All
How much
right.
damage was
Nice,
the
guys.
total for the last one? Was it 12? You
Yeah.
said. Okay. So.
Okay. So he
And-
misses. Does he save against the?
It
Does he
does.
get out of the
That's what
way?
it's about saying, get out of the way. And
Okay.
as you duck,
So I would love. So can I tell you what's going on here? Because
Tell
I'm
me.
actually very excited about this now.
tell me what's going on, Kyle. Tell me.
Do it.
So Baltor is going to just sprint towards Daisy, right? And he's gonna yell, "Get the fuck out of the way!" to Relic, and he's gonna sort of try to jump over Relic and like use him sort of as like a little vault to get over to Daisy, and Relic's gonna sort of like get out of the way a little bit, try to shield him. No one really knows what's going on. But Baltor is gonna land, give Daisy, like with one hand, is gonna give Daisy just a big hug and just heal her for 5 damage. And then with his other arm, as he looks over the Ankeg, he's just gonna take his flamethrower and stare daggers at this Ankeg and just blast the hell out of it with the flamethrowers right in its fucking face.
So yeah, Ishan, you from the distance, you can see, like these Looney Tunes, like fighting scenes, like you see like this smoke. Basically, is that like Baltor just came into the scene and it's smoke everywhere and it's nonsense everywhere.
Mhm.
And with the 16, does the Ankek save the flamethrower? The flamethrower?
Yeah. Let's see. It does, so it only takes,
wait
it takes
for a
half
second.
damage.
I probably have disadvantage, so let me see. Okay, 8. No.
Oh, you do. It's a dexterity. So he does not save against that.
Nope.
And let's see. Oh, 4 damage. It was so cool until we got to the damage part.
Yeah, it seems like even though you hit right in the face, you think that it's probably kind of hit resistant considering the way the armor is, the exoskeleton is, and you see that you don't do that much damage since there's no many soft tissue to burn. But the Ankek is pissed with capital letters all around. He's looking at you just like. And with that, I think that
He
it's
mad.
Daisy's turn. He
Okay.
mad. What he mad?
Oh, it's Daisy's turn. Oh, thank you for the
Daisy's
follow,
turn.
Fizz. There it is. All right. That's right. And so, Professor, thank you so much for the bits. That's right. Daisy, well, is currently safe. We still got to kill this Ankeg, or else Daisy might get it still. So,
No, we could do it.
Daisy's turn. Daisy's turn. She is going to turn around. She is going to first give a look at Baltimore, like, thank you so much. I missed you while I was away for those 6 seconds. And she is going to turn around and she is going to attack this nasty guy. And I think
Vengeance. So 11 and 24.
So
11 does
20
not hit.
Well, no, 24 is because it's advantage, since it's restrained.
Okay, yeah, 24 it does hit, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so she does 10 points of damage. And can I actually use Daisy's movement and the rest of Baltor's movement to have Daisy like sort of put her snout under Baltor and sort of like lift him up onto her back?
Sure, yeah.
Yeah.
Yay! Baltor is mounted once again on his fabulous hyena.
Okay, I will. Okay, you got you out of the way. You're mounted again, and Daisy has done all she can do. So, Duraxis, what do you want to do? Seeing this really nice, like meeting of the of the separated lovers.
I think as an action, I'm just gonna crush its neck even more. And it's a strength saving
Right.
throw. I believe it's a 16. And
Oh god.
I got a 16, so I would save it.
No! Well,
Unless
does it have
everyone else
disadvantage?
wants to give me disadvantage in any way, shape,
it's-
or form.
Yeah, doesn't restraint
it's a
give you
save.
disadvantage?
it's a save,
Well, it's a
but I'll spend the points to give it disadvantage anyway, because screw
Okay.
this guy.
For this combat, I will allow it, but we need to have a talk after this combat about all this ordeal of giving advantage to yourself and giving advantage to yourself. Okay,
I think we're using them
disadvantage.
all up this combat, so I don't know how many more times we're gonna be able to do that.
Right?
Well, you're all farming those points, so I don't know. All right, so yeah, you get it. A 2 now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
How much?
Oh my
damage?
God.
it's going to be 6s, so that's 7 neck
7
crushing
damage.
damage.
46. That's 50. I think so. All right. So yeah, you can almost hear like the exoskeleton crashing. You cannot feel what your hand feels, but you certainly hear that you made some damage.
It's
That's
a
good.
lovely sound.
Yeah, it's like a
Yay!
lobster. When you're cracking a lobster, same sound.
Yeah, it's yeah, Daisy's just like Daisy's little that's my little hyena laugh. I'll work on it.
Hyena laugh sound.
I thought that was his Baltor.
So,
No,
okay.
it's both. That is why they like each other, because that's how
They start to
Baltor
laugh the
laughs
same.
anyway.
They laugh the same way.
It's just you just hear them.
Anything else, Draxis?
No, that's it. Just
All right,
crushing the windpipe.
Mr. Relic, what do you want to do?
All right. Am I still on it, or did I jump off of it whenever it was restrained?
You jumped off because, well, you would be restrained with her.
Okay.
Otherwise.
The sword that I stabbed into its back, is that under rock right now?
No. It just bounced. So you got the sword.
Okay, cool.
It's
So
like
I'm gonna
ping
go
and then-
ahead and I'm gonna attack twice then.
Yeah, there.
If
Get her! You have advantage. but-
Daisy.
I have advantage.
Yeah,
Yeah,
of course.
it's
I'm super
restrained.
restrained. It's only a head there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I
Well,
mean,
that's-
we will have to admit we are being very awful to the DM right now.
I mean, yeah.
It should be.
We really are.
No, because I'm gonna be awful to you next time, guys.
Okay,
Oh,
so
See,
the
this
first
is
one
the-
is 16.
this is the cycle of violence between DMs and
Yeah.
players.
Both of them.
Okay, so I hit both of them. Okay, so the
Mhm.
first one I'm gonna do as a. Does it show up the other damage? No. Okay. First one I'm gonna do as a booming blade. So if it moves, it's gonna take another 1d8, and
Oh.
then I'm going
Consider
to
the
do.
situation, I don't think so. But yeah.
Booming blade counts as a spell attack, and so you can't use an offhand weapon unless it's an attack action. I know because I've tried.
You could with
It makes me
Warcaster.
sad.
With
Oh, maybe
I
it's
thought you
different
could
for
with
that.
Warcaster.
So what are we doing?
1 second.
Okay,
that
so I'll
I'm
just
making
do the normal attacks for both then. So that's 9
70.
and 8 damage.
I think Booming Blade just allows you to make a melee attack after, like, a
As a
part
spell.
of the. So it's
Oh,
so I
wait.
don't think it's a spell attack.
Not.
It's just a melee attack.
Oh, okay. So if I can do it, I will. But I mean,
Well, you got both your hits,
and then I get another 3 damage for the acid from
Nice.
absorb elements.
from the acid too. Yeah, sure.
Oh
So
my
it's
god.
how does it?
So-
I mean, it's really hurt.
So that'd be 20
How do
damage.
the hits?
Okay.
How do the hits look?
Okay. So where did Baltor go? I mean,
It's
Baltor's on
it's
top of Daisy.
okay. So what I'm going to
Yes,
do
yes.
is I'm just gonna look at him and I'm gonna say, "Don't jump off of me again," and I'm going to run up and I'm going to jump off him and Daisy, and I'm just going to at the same time just like try to stab right into the chest of this beast and
Unkeg.
like try to drag down onto the Unkeg and like kind of drag my way down as I fall.
Oh, you hear that crack sound, and you can
As
feel
you-
the soft tissue you're cutting through.
Yeah, as you jump up on Daisy, Daisy will like take her snout and give you a little boost.
I'll have to give her a treat later for that.
Just give her some of the Onkeg insides. She'll be very happy with it.
That's fair. Yeah.
You can see a part of the Ankeg's like exoskeleton skull feature like just fell off, and you can see like the soft tissue like palpitating like.
Ew.
Ooh.
Yucky.
I'll look to my friends and I'll just say, now you guys know where to target.
Yeah, this is like boss fight shit. All right, Valmir, your turn.
It's like glowing red.
Yeah, glowing red. This is
Alright.
like Zelda
Valmir,
Breath of
do
Fire
something
vibes.
right for once in your damn life and kill this thing.
I'll give it today. I'm going to like with my shield that I have in one hand. I'm just going to scoop up like a big hand of like pebbles and dirt. I'm going to throw it in the air, and I raise my hammer, and these glyphs on the hammer start to glow up the hilt and onto the hammer part. And I smash into the dirt, and there's an arcane jolt, and I'm casting catapults.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
It
It's more
needs
like
to make a dexterity saving
it's
throw
more
at
baseball than catapult,
disadvantage.
but yeah.
It does have disadvantage on dexterity saves. That's the only one.
Well, I
for
got a
being
7 in
restrained.
both, so yeah.
Yeah, so all these small pebbles just go riding into it like a shotgun blast. And let
How
me
much
see how much damage that is.
All of the damage.
All of it.
All of the damage.
300
Okay,
damage.
Let's see,
Oh.
13 points of damage.
Nice.
Nice.
That
Is that
seems to
enough?
be. So, how does it die?
Oh, thank
Screw
God.
you! Okay.
Yeah, there's just this shotgun blast of like small pieces of pebbles. They just go flying. Something go right through it. All of them, they're so small, so they just go through like the small parts of the plate where it's not protected as much, and
Well,
it
that's
just
a
goes
clear
like
only
this
that
whole.
you can see.
Oh.
It's like the death of 1,000 cuts. It couldn't handle all of it.
You can
Wow.
all hear like these small pebbles just penetrating something like, and then something like getting into the other side like tung 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 because it hits the other side of the exoskeleton, and then all you can see is that yes, the head gets knocked. And before combat ends, Ishan, you're the only one who can see that. Make me a perception check.
Right after it dies, Klaus just goes with the sword.
Yeah, I like destroying your materials. Perfect.
Then
Oh, you're an awful DM. Oh my God.
Don't you
That was
dare,
honestly
don't
my
you
first
dare.
thought was, oh, that's really cool, but that's gonna screw up the whole harvesting process.
We will see what you get.
It
got a
doesn't matter
10.
because Daisy is
You got a
safe.
It
10.
doesn't.
Then you don't see much. So with that, combat ends.
Sandstorm.
Jiraxis's hand is gonna let go and just slap Donkey and then disappear. Or actually, can it pull it out of the ground fully?
The strength? Or with
Oh
the Earthen
my
Grasp, you mean?
god.
You mean with your spell with the Earthen Grasp? Or
Yeah, with
you
the
yourself?
earthen grasp. Yeah, can it just pull it fully out of the ground?
Make me like if you were doing concentration, like to make your spell stronger, let's say.
Okay.
Like you're concentrating on doing that.
Alright, okay, so just like a
Concentration, yeah, and it's gonna
just
it's gonna be like a
D20?
roll.
Okay.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Not really. You can get it a little bit out of the ground, but at a certain moment, your earthen grass just crumbles from the heat it took from the keg when it tried to escape, and just comes into dust. And it's like half buried. You can see the mantis-like appendages, but all the thorax part, well, not the thorax, but like the bat and the legs are inside inside the ground still.
Oh my gosh, I can't believe it.
And with that comes a little bit of cold.
So I would like to announce that because of all the fabulous people in this stream, we actually just got 3 new achievements from this
Nice.
stream.
Hooray.
We
I was
just
thinking
got
about that because of the 50 people.
Talk a Little 2. We got Who Watches the Watchers 2, and People Know Me 1. Yay! You
People
guys are
know me.
amazing. Thank you so
all
much.
very much. Especially, well, not especially, but also those who rated us and stayed with us. Thank you very much for coming, because thanks
Yeah.
to you is that we made this achievement. So thank you very much, and I hope that you enjoyed this. Well, not little.
And
It
for
was quite a
following.
intense combat, I think.
Mm-hmm. I mean,
Well,
Daisy almost
I mean,
died, so you know that's
Daisy
a
almost
little.
died. I got
intense.
I got the
Yeah.
snot kicked out of me. Like
Yeah.
I'm pretty bloody at this point. So the first thing I'm gonna do, obviously, is do my last first level spell slot and do a little more cure wounds on Miss Daisy. 12, very
Good one.
nice.
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 You see
So
as the
she's-
wounds around all her back starts to suture and almost and close up. You can see a scar. You don't know if it's gonna stay there for long.
I
but
hope
seems to
so.
heal it.
She needs some battle scars.
Yeah, normally
Good
scars
for
will
you.
stay forever, but with magic, who knows?
Yeah.
I'll use mending on Klaus for a few times to get him up to max as well.
I guess I'll use short rest since we're doing it.
Yeah, I'll head over to the new guy and look down on him from Daisy. And when they approach, you see me riding very comfortably on a giant hyena. You see a dwarf that is covered in little mechanical objects and different sort of eyeglasses and stuff like that, with like a big old bracer on his wrist that looks to be made of mechanical but weird mechanisms as well. And there's sort of like a weird gun that you watch sort of shooting flame popped out of his wrist right now. And he comes sort of sauntering over and is like, "Well, thank you, Boyle. I do hope that you didn't get hurt too badly helping us take down this nasty little beastie."
Barely a scratch, my friend.
What the hell is your name? What'd you say?
My name is Ishan.
Ishan. Well, that's a weird name. Where the hell you come from, Boyle?
I come from Jasai.
Jarsai. Oh, we've got an elemental on our hands, boys.
What's an elemental?
If you want, you can make me a. Would it be intelligence check for knowing about geography now? Like,
I
don't know.
think it would be
History?
history. It would probably be
yeah, I guess
history.
history. If
Yeah.
you want to know a little bit more about your side, you can make a history check, guys.
All right.
I mean, Kyle
see.
knows, but let's see if Baltor knows that
Let's see if he actually knows. Let's see if
I'm
Baltor
gonna
knows
say-
anything.
Okay,
Honestly,
all you
Relic
know,
doesn't know.
Kyle, Baltor knows too. How about
Oh,
your
I hit the
Kyle?
Oh
wrong
my
one.
lord! I
Basically.
critted. So I look. So I just look around at everyone and I say, Jersey's had a troubled little history, and I give them a whole history lesson on the various elemental princes, how the air elementals don't like, or how like the air genasi don't really like any of the other genasis, and how the earth genasi are slavers, and like the water genasi are just these like super political people, and that the fire genasi are super creative and passionate and all this kind of stuff. And I'm just sort of going through, and then I start babbling about the history of the planet and the formation of the continent, and all like
Yeah,
random
after a
things you
while,
can
it's just
find.
mumbling.
Yeah.
You can hear like Baltor talking in the background, but not really knowing what he's saying
Mhm.
anymore. It's like you get that your strategy it's about elementals. They have some genie princess, and you don't get much more than that. After that, it's like disconnection, like too much information, team too much.
Relic's
just
actually
white
like
noise.
sitting right up and
Yeah.
taking notes.
Except for Relic apparently, which is like really interested. Like, oh. And you can see Shan that Baltor is super right about what he's saying. It's on point. Even knows a little bit more than you in some of the aspects actually.
How
And I tell what
beat
kind
up
of
does Baltor look?
pretty beat up.
He got
So-
some acidic thingies.
Ishan's going to reach into his bag and just pull out what looks like a covered mug, just like those like handleless mugs that you kind of like hold like in the palm of your hand. And he's just going to offer it up and say, "This should help you." And he's going to use a first level spell to cast Cure Wounds.
Ooh.
I did it the wrong way around.
So as Baltor's hands sort of brush yours as he's grabbing the cup, suddenly there's this weird heat that he feels sort of investing him, and he just suddenly feels better. And he's like, "Oh,
Max healing.
Nice.
Especially
Well-
for you,
Nice.
Baltor, that you know that well, you're a tea lover, and that's a great tea you're tasting, but really different from the one from Annika. Has a different tang to it. It's more. If you had to compare it, you would say Annika's teas are like an experiment. It's like technically perfect, and it's like really balanced. But this one seems like an art form instead. One is like an experiment. This is like an art. And then
It
you
is,
keep talking for a
Baltor's
while,
just-
like a calling.
Baltor's just gonna look at him and be like, "You make a pretty potent cup of tea, boy. That's good." And suddenly Baltor sort of blushes a little bit and then like turns around and is like, "Okay, so what we should probably take this beastie apart, don't you think?"
Yeah, I mean that's kind of our MO. I think we should do it.
Let's get started.
How many things are we gonna take apart before we actually do what our quest is?
The answer to that is all of them. Every
All of them.
single one of them.
Listen, Robot, I did manage to get a nice seed from these things so we can plant the damn trees at least. We've got plenty of things from the rust monsters, so that's good. We got some goo. We got some goo from the ochre jellies. And now we're going to get some things from an keg. Don't you think that's worth a little detour down into a giant shaft filled with monsters that could eat you very easily just by touching you?
I guess if you say so. And I just go over to it and I like get my sword and I just lop off a chunk of meat and I just say, "All right, Daisy, your dad's got to cut up into it. Come over with me." And I just sit in the corner and feed Daisy the meat.
Make me an animal
Oh.
handle check.
An animal handling check. Oh,
I'll tell Daisy that she's like, oh, be
With
good
advantage.
for the robot.
Okay.
With advantage.
Okay, let's go advantage. Yes, 17.
Okay. At first, he's looking you like super weird and almost like, and then Baltor says, "Come on, Daisy," and just relax a little bit and okay, and just approaches you and starts eating from you. Well, from you, but that makes you go.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
I'm sorry.
fine,
In
you
Spanish,
know.
words different. The way you say things.
Sometimes Daisy just starts eating from you.
Yeah.
It's
Well,
good
I
time.
mean,
It's good
just like
times for
how
everyone.
By the
Baltor
way,
starts
that,
taking
is that
pieces from me.
something naughty when I say eating from someone? Is that something naughty?
No, it's just it feels like it should be an
it's
innuendo,
borderline. It's
and
borderline.
it's not
Yeah.
quite.
It's like
Not
something
as
that
bad
you
as
shouldn't.
your.
You just don't say that, okay? All right. So, what they miss? Are you trying to do any checks for the Ankek or something like that?
Yeah, well, let's see what we're dealing with. There's oh, we don't have Carnus anymore for medicine checks. There's
Well, get out the book.
that's right.
You
So
will have advantage since you got the book with the Ankek information and you got all of it, I think. Well, yeah.
I think there was a
Sweet.
really high check for
Right.
the Anke, if I remember right.
Should I be helming this then?
yeah, check it out. Just check out the medicine to see if we can identify what we can get from it.
I'll use guidance as well.
Ooh.
You got advantage, remember? Okay, that's shit.
Oh damn.
Oh no.
14.
Oh.
It's not
Fortunately,
bad.
this Ankek is really big, so it's really easy to identify different parts in comparison with the Ras monster, which are really close together and not as big. So you really can see what parts is gonna be can be useful for you and how you can get rid of them. You identify basically with mending. Are you able to repair the things that you broke from the Ankek if you have all the pieces?
No, because they're organic.
Well, it's
Right,
up
so-
to you. Is it an object after it's dead?
I mean, technically, leather was organic once, and I think you can repair it with mending. So this is just
You
getting
can.
into the. Let me
Sure, if the
see.
DM wants us to, if the DM says yes, then the answer is
It
Let
yes.
me
says you can
take a
fix
look
a
at this.
leaking vine skin. That's skin. That's leather.
Sure. Then I'll start mending. I will start mending all the mending that I need to do.
Because
To
it's an
Yeah,
pull
but
this
he's
guy
going
back
around.
together.
inanimate object now.
Okay, we're gonna make it so you can mend it this time because I want you to have nice things. And since in this game I don't give the magic objects, you make the magic objects. It's gonna be hard otherwise. So you mend it because you know that one of the most valuable things that you can use from the Ankek is actually the headpiece, which is oddly similar to a shield. You can use
Ooh.
a shield out of it. You don't need that many modifications actually, and you can make a really good shield out of it.
Dips.
Well, that's fancy.
Then you got all the exoskeleton around it that you can use for some other pieces of armor. So you can have a full armor set of Ankek parts if you want.
Ooh.
Damn.
And
Hold on
you
there,
also
little
got
boy.
the acid glandule. Glandule? It's at the
Oh.
very
And yeah.
So what do we
Right,
have to
yeah.
roll to see if we can actually get all these things?
your survival checks.
All right.
All right. Well,
Am
I
helming
will
this as
help.
well?
Yeah, I will help Balmir. And as I'm helping, I'll also, of course, take some of the meat for Daisy, all that good stuff.
Ooh.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Clutch.
24. I like it.
I mean, Valmir really likes lobster, and you know how to pop the carcass and the shell and not damage it. So, like Gordon
You see,
Ramsay,
he doesn't love lobster. He fucking despises it, but his wife loves it. So he's just really
okay.
used to picking it apart and making it look like he ate all of it.
That's
Like
so
a
Okay,
funny.
okay. I like it. So even though you hate it, it's like you start like not knowing what to do, and then you start identifying parts, and it's like it's exactly like a lobster, and you'll see as he goes, lightning fast, doing the like, just coming out, and you see the exoskeleton on one side, and then the full Ankek, well, the guts of it completely, complete on the other part. Super disgusting.
So for
But in
everybody
one
in
piece.
chat who doesn't know, Baltor and Balmir have known each other for a very long time. They have shops right next to each other in Joaquin Spiral, which is the capital of merchantry. And they're in sort of they're frenemies, and they're in a competition all the time to see who's better. And I
Oh,
thought,
man.
as Baltor, I thought that perhaps our friendship had started when Balmir would bring me things like lobster thermidor and lovely little
No.
dishes like that. But apparently, it turns out that he just hated it and he didn't want to eat it, so he brought it over to me to eat instead.
Yeah, but
So-
I always gave you the meat prepared. It's not even like the lobster itself. It was always just the meat for some reason. I was so kind to even like pick it out for you and everything.
Whatever.
I can just picture just a sickening crack as like Balmer like uses the ground in his hammer to just like crack the legs. of this
Not
pancake.
even. He doesn't even need the crack. He just like gets the leg and just twists and takes like
Yeah. Right at the knuckles, just twists and pulls
right
it
in the
out.
knuckle. Yeah. So no damage at all to the shell. So you can think you can make a full armor from that.
Fuck yeah.
Which I don't know exactly what I'm gonna make this full armor have as abilities, but I want to do something cool. You can look
Acid
pretty as fuck
resistance?
though.
Acid resistance would be pretty good.
Acid resistance,
It's
that-
gonna
that's
be-
something, yeah.
It's going to be pretty delightful. And don't forget that Corton back at Delver Stream can in fact make magic items for us. Just
Well,
You're
FYI.
just gonna get
Well,
rid of stuff.
we can also do that.
And you can do
Baltor.
it.
We can do that ourselves.
I've got better things to do, like feeding me hyena, you bastard.
I'm not an artificer anymore. Now I'm a tamer.
Just gonna go all ranger instead.
Yeah,
Exactly.
just straight up.
with his
Straight up.
his crap wisdom.
Yeah. We'll have to start a
Make that
lot.
one
Try
more
so
story.
hard.
I think that they should give the Onkek armor to Daisy, and I can make some barding.
Oh,
For
dude,
Daisy.
100%
An option,
should.
of
That's a
course.
great idea. That's so fitting.
And it's gonna be
Yeah.
so
I'm
freaky
keeping the
looking.
shield though. That's mine.
No, I want the shield.
Okay.
Well, hey,
I have my old
hey.
one. You can have my old one.
Y'all can
My-
wrestle for
my
it.
old shield is nicer than
You
your
can arm
old.
wrestle for it.
Yeah, you guys should just you should definitely do like a push-up off. See whoever does the most push-ups.
Do you
Gets
want
the
to? I'll
shield.
win.
We can do one. We can do an arm wrestle right now.
Oh yeah.
my god. Yep. It's gonna
So,
happen. It's gonna
guys,
happen.
you
Was
got
that a strength
all of the
check?
parts of the Unkek, so what do you wanna do? What do you wanna do now?
Do you
Why
want
don't
to do
Well,
a
we're-
strength
do a
check?
fucking arm wrestle contest?
Yeah, we'll do that. We'll do a strength
Do you
check.
wanna do an arm wrestle? So that was on roll? Or, I mean,
Yeah, I'm gonna roll mine.
I love how we're doing arm
Okay,
wrestling
No,
contest
Mike is gonna head to Sweden.
for a future shield.
I was like, I thought you were just joking about it, not that you really and Valmir were gonna do like an arm wrestling thing.
I'll use
Oh my
I'll use
God.
guidance
So good.
on myself.
Oh my god, you're so cheap.
I mean, it's verbal
Oh,
and
you're gonna
somatic,
use
I
you're gonna
think,
use
so
guidance on yourself. Oh, how about this?
Relic is really
Oh,
awesome.
how about that?
Magic.
Oh damn!
no.
What happened?
He just
Gave
gave
you
you
disadvantage.
disadvantage.
Bardic inspiration.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I remember that bardic inspiration, friend. I remember that. What's that? A D6? I'll give you disadvantage as well, by the way, you fucker.
Oh my
Okay.
god! I
Do it.
love
Watch it. Watch it be
That's
higher. Watch it be higher.
hilarious.
There we go.
There we
Okay.
go. All right. So everyone's got disadvantage now.
Oh, it was higher. Yes.
Oh, you son of a bitch. Alright, fuck, alright.
Roll it.
What's the bardic inspiration? Is that a D6?
Yeah.
D6, yeah.
No. He still wins.
Oh,
Oh my
he's gotta roll
god!
again though, right?
No, not for
Oh,
not
he,
for.
does, he gets disadvantage.
Right,
Oh,
right,
he's
right.
got disadvantage. Oh.
Yes.
Oh!
I won. Yes.
I mean, how
Oh my
how
god.
motivated are both of you on
Here's
that?
what I'm gonna do. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna look at him, right? I'm going to use like the bits of rubble from the rock that
Oh my
that Duraxis used to grab the monster's neck as like the floor for it, and I'm just going to make him like feel like he's winning. I'll be like, oh no, you're gonna get me. And then I just slam him into the rock.
Valmir,
Dang.
when he does that, you hear a crack, and you feel a crack.
Oh damn!
You have disadvantage on everything you use with your. Is it left or right-handed?
Oh fuck!
He's right-handed.
Yeah,
Everything
so
right-handed.
you use
mean.
with your right hand, you're gonna have disadvantage because you feel this pain. You don't know if you're gonna be able to heal it with a spell or if you need some time to heal it. But
Ah!
ouch, ouchie, ouchie.
Oh my gosh.
He gives disadvantage
That's
to your
fucked up,
friends,
man.
fuckers.
You got a little
Yeah,
hairline
How
fracture.
was I supposed to know you were gonna get a nat 1?
That was a
Well, that was enough.
good pull. Good pull, Relic. You deserve to win. Stumble
Oh.
off, just cure wounds on myself at least.
I'll
It
hear
does-
the crack, right? I'll
it does
use
help with,
mending on his bone, kind of too.
Mending does not work on a bone.
I know, it's fine. I'll just do it too, like pretend I'm helping, because I don't know. I'm a robot. Mending works on me. Why wouldn't it
That's
work on him?
true. That's totally true.
So Valmir, with your healing, you do feel a little bit less pain, but you think it's still there the damage. So it's
He's
not gonna be
like,
that.
he's
Can
like,
I
screw
do
all of
a?
you for
And the
that
mending,
combat.
obviously, you see as Relic tries to repair you as if you were a robot, and not quite working. Not really. He tries.
Can I do a medicine check to see if I can like splint the arm so it at least starts growing back in the right
Sure,
way?
sure, you can.
Can I crack it back into place? Like,
Do not.
That's
I
not how
will
You
bones
can.
work.
brutally hurt you.
I will.
Oh my god. You could fail that medicine check and just break his arm off. Like,
oh
it
yeah,
would
no,
just
yeah.
it just come
My
off.
medicine
I
check
got
is
a
like
natural
-10.
one.
Actually, can I try something?
Nat
I have a
one?
feature.
I'm sorry, what?
Did you get an
Wait,
one?
what?
To do what?
Oh, okay. This
Medic
reminds me
check.
of that scene from Harry Potter where whatever his
Oh
name
my
is,
God.
like says, "I'm gonna heal the bone,"
yeah.
and it just goes. It just super limb.
There's no
So-
bones left.
So
Yeah.
Sean, you know about your anatomy. On Genasi, probably Dwarvens work the same. So you go there, you take a look, and you see, okay, that's so easy. So if you start to repair it, and you start to, when you use like the wooden sticks to make like this. How is
Yeah.
that called in English?
Splint. Yeah.
Splint. So you do splint, and you start to make it tighter and tighter and tighter, thinking, okay, it's gonna find it tighter and tighter, and in the end you kind of hear another crack, and you know where to stop, and take 1d8 damage, Valmir.
Oh my god.
Do I roll it?
Oh yeah, you can roll it.
Gib is not happy right now.
Three. No, I'm happy.
I'm gonna
good.
head over.
Is
I'm
this
gonna head.
because I got the final kill?
I'm gonna head over to Ishan, and I'm gonna put my hand on his shoulder and be like, "You did right, boy. You sure did."
Baltor's been paying Ishan to sabotage Balnir. That's what it is.
Well, I can only assume that Genasi are just made of sterner stuff.
Oh my gosh. It's cold.
Yeah.
It's
I'm
cold.
It's,
just going to sit down like in a corner, and as an artificer, we could use like 10 minutes or something to summon any set of tools that we choose. So I'm just going to summon like I think there's a medical kit or something.
Ooh, food loot.
So I'm
Yeah,
just going to summon like one of those and use them to
Oh no, push-ups.
try to fix
Oh,
it.
yeah.
So Valmir, because we want his arm to broke even more.
You want me to break my arm in real life as well?
Exactly.
That's right. That's right.
Method
That's
actor.
exactly
Method
what we want.
actor.
I'm just gonna
Yeah,
look at Balnir
I'm
and be
gonna
like,
look.
you can
No, go
always
ahead.
replace the arm. Just
That is actually a thing I can do. I have done that before.
Yeah, for our friend Carnus. He surely did.
I mean,
And
I don't mean to brag, but robotic arms do seem pretty cool.
Yeah,
You can go quite flashy with one of those. Do all sorts of customizations and everything.
Yeah, you could put tools in it. That'd be nice.
That would be pretty
We're
cool.
just talking about cutting off his arm. 'Cause it's broken.
Yeah.
Well, I got the
Yeah.
player to do once something like that, so not that not that weird on a D&D game.
Upgrades, people.
Well,
upgrades.
it was even it was worse
Yes.
than that because he injected literal venom into his arm, thinking it was gonna make him like be Superman or something. When it was established that it was like venomous, but hey, you do you, boo. I mean,
He wanted to be Captain America.
Yeah,
You want to
Yeah.
be Spider-Man?
with the Winter Soldier.
with all this chaos going around, you see assaulty neuromads finally getting into this little opening and to the where you are, and they start looking around, and Amnanu takes a little step further and just says, "Are you all right?" That's not the accent I was going for, but we heard that
I'm-
you were really
I'm
trying
fine.
here.
Yeah, I mean, I'm
For a
a
little.
little hurt, but I think we're okay.
Oh my God! Thank you again, Jace. Yay! There's in celebration of Jace not dying on his first time out.
Thank you very much, Chase.
I'm gonna look down. I'm gonna look down at Jace and sort of whisper to him, "It's like you can ride up here with me as long as you keep doing that shit to Balmir."
That was entirely accidental.
Well, let's see if we can't get a few more accidents going, sir.
I'll break your arm, Baltor. I hear you.
Yeah, you'll try, you little bastard. I'll have your little kitty cat apprentice come out and just spray all over you, you bastard.
Klaus, go låtsas som du ska bryta hans arm. And I say dwarvish, I ask Klaus to pretend like he's going to break her arm. Forgetting
Well-
that you also speak dwarvish.
Exactly, Valtor doesn't speak Dwarvish, so
Klaus just takes a few steps forward.
no. Oh no, the big robot's gonna come over and break me arm. It's so sad. Oh,
Right,
so scared.
Until he fucking
What
break
is
his arm,
happening
I
right
didn't even
now?
care.
Oh.
I don't know.
It's crazy.
I don't know anymore.
Amnanu approaches you, Draxis, and kind of whispers to you like, I know I asked you this before, but are they always like that?
He usually doesn't get quite this aggressive. But yeah, I mean, they've always kind of been like this since I've met them.
Okay, guys, this is what you need. My dreams told me that if you all relax and breathe, flowers will grow. So come on, come with me. Come with Amnanu. As it both says to you, like, Baltor and Valmir to come. Come here, take my hands.
Balmer's just
Great.
sitting stubbornly on the rock. He's not moving.
Well,
Stop being so truculent,
fix
you
your
little
arm.
shite.
it is fine. If he doesn't want to get healed... Oh,
I move
just
up
walk.
reluctantly.
So give me your hands, the good one. I don't want you to get hurt. And now, take a deep breath.
Great.
And now,
Hmm.
breathe.
You hear Relic in the corner, just like a vacuum, just like. Yeah.
Baltor's gonna look over at Balmir and just be like, "Can you believe this goddamn hippie?"
Like, fuck this guy. Can you fix my arm?
With
Just get
power
it done
of-
already, you goddamn hippie.
With mindfulness and dreams and good attitude, you will get better your arm. But healing needs time and heavy breathing. Not
I just
heavy.
turn around and walk away. I'm done. Balmer does not have the patience for that hippie boy. No.
Well, what am I gonna do then? Juraxis, you're
I'm
the one
still
that
here. Do you not? You don't want to heal anyone? You said I thought you were
Yeah,
gonna heal
Are
something.
you healing people? Because I could use a bit of a pick me up. I'm not in any danger, but
Of course we can heal. Sit around me.
alright.
Perhaps I
She's
should
gonna
make
come
everyone
up
some tea.
to.
Draxus goes
And now,
down.
who is sitting with Amnano?
I'll
By the
go
way,
up with
you do know
Amano, too.
Amnano. So. Oh, Shan, long time no see. Come, come, come. Sit with us.
It has been a while. Would you like some tea?
Wait, do
Oh,
you know
I
him or
love
do you
your
not know him?
tea. We do know each other. He traveled with us. His dreams are very interesting. So now,
Yeah.
everyone sit around me and close your eyes. And you hear as he sips the tea. Delicious. Okay. Now, picture yourself in a very happy place. A grassland full of green and the sun is shining. Alright. Are you in a happy place? Imagine a big tree is growing with every breath you take. The fruits are like nectar, and the sound of the wind gives you peace. Because for real healing force comes, your mind must be healed too. It's not only the physique. And now, deep breath in and out. And after a while, you open your eyes and you see as Amnano just fell asleep. And seems to not have been any properties to the meditation.
Nice, nice.
But you don't feel
I'm-
relaxed.
Yeah, I'm going
More or less.
to. Are we taking like a little like moment here, or
What do you mean, like for resting, if you
Good.
want to?
yeah, if we're taking a short rest, I can use my ritual thing.
Sure, if you want to narrate us, how do you make your ritual thing for them to have a better rest?
So I literally sort of like, I've got like a pack with me, and I just start pulling out this like, really ornate Persian style tea set,
Mm-hmm.
and so like I put it all out, fill it with water from my water skin, and I put in. It's sort of like you can smell it from like the moment I take it out of its little like drawstring packet. It just smells of jasmine. And then I'll just sort of like from underneath, I'll just cast a produce flame again to just get it heating. And I'll just sort of like get everyone to sit round, and as the tea is like brewing and preparing to be poured, I'll tell them the story of the Emperor and the Firebird, which is a fable my father first told me,
Ooh.
where a blacksmith who was in love with the prince of the region was determined to win his hand in marriage. Now, the emperor would, when their son, daughter, whatever, turned of age, would basically gather all the like notable people of the kingdom. So who will, basically, is a contest of who will win my child's hand in marriage. And this blacksmith worked for weeks and months on this beautiful golden sculpture of a filigree phoenix. And as he presented it to the emperor as a sort of like, these are my skills, this is my craft, would you allow me to marry your son? The emperor scoffed and basically wrote it off, said no, I'm not doing it, and had the sculpture smashed.
Ew.
However, the court mage, who was a devout follower of the god of secrets, knew that the prince and the blacksmith had already met once before and had fallen completely in love with each other. And so, channeling the powers of their god, brought this mess that the emperor had made of this filigree bird back to life in a gout of flame as it erupted forth into this slightly metallic golden real-life phoenix. And the Emperor took that as a sign of luck and destiny, and overruled himself and declared that the blacksmith and his son would be married.
It is a very lovely story. You see as Manu just wake up. I love jasmine tea.
And I will hand the cup round to everyone. And
Yes,
so I'm gonna roll for it, see what everyone gets. So using this, everyone is going to get fire resistance until we get a long rest.
Nice, very nice.
the special ability that his subclass has actually.
Yep.
I hope they will.
Yep.
Are we taking like a little short rest?
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
so.
Okay.
And Duraxis, I want you to make me a perception check actually.
And
Ooh, damn.
oh,
I see things.
oh, very nice, very nice.
You take a look around, Draxis, and you realize something that kind of gives you like an uneasy feeling, and is that someone is missing from the group.
Oh, you. Mm.
It seems like Ernest has left, or he's nowhere to be seen.
Oh no.
Fucking.
Should have killed him when we hit the chains.
Son of a fucking bitch.
Once a betrayer,
We're gonna find that bastard.
always a betrayer.
Once we're finished the mission, we're going to kill that son of a bitch.
What is the matter? Why are you so worried?
Have you seen anything in your dreams about that stupid jackalware?
Not this night, but maybe the next night I will have it. I mean,
Ugh.
the sun is going down. It's time to sleep.
All right. If I were to try to do a little carving with my wood carver's tools, what kind of roll would that be?
The same one we use for all the tools that we use. Whenever you cook, what did you do? Intelligence?
Intelligence.
Let's do that then. Yeah, same thing.
All right. Oh my god.
I don't know what you're trying to do, but
So Baltor like found like a little piece of wood, while I'm sorry, what's your name? Ishan?
Mhm.
Okay, while Ishan was telling the story about the phoenix, Baltor sort of like picked up a little piece of wood and started like whittling at it. And he was trying to make like this beautiful phoenix. You're hearing this story about a blacksmith just creating something gorgeous. Like he starts carving, and it's just like every time he tries to like do a pretty little like thing, a little filigree or something like that, it just sort of like rips one of the wings in half, and so he keeps going down further and further and further and further until he's got this like tiny little thing that sort of looks like a bird. A little bit.
like a paper bird, like origami style, maybe.
Right.
Like, fuck it, so much detail. Origami style it is.
And he sort of like looks over, very sheepishly looks over at it. And it's like, sort of like this one. Oh dear.
Sean's just gonna look at it and smirk, and just like with a little like click of his fingers, he's just gonna change the color of it to just like this little shimmer of gold using prestidigitation, and just goes, yes, very much like that.
Oh. And Baltor is gonna hand the phoenix over to the leader of the hippies, and be like, Nano, here you go, sleep well. Thank you for everything you done for us.
But are you gonna leave now? It is night time. Night is very dangerous in these fields.
Well, we can probably spend the night here, but then we got to go and find some plated wallets.
Very well. But if I recall correctly, your guide is now, well, gone.
Yeah, the little bastard ran along.
Yeah, that's true.
Will you be able to find them?
Well,
Well,
just keep
maybe you-
following the river down to the lake, right?
Well, we don't even know where we are. Who knows where the river is? But
Well,
who
maybe
knows?
you can help us out a little bit there.
Maybe my dreams can guide you. Yes.
Sorry, real quick, Ashan. What was the until fire resistance until when?
Until we take
rest.
a long rest.
Not next long until okay. Which is probably
Guillermo,
now.
while during the whole meditation and then ritual and everything, could I have used the medkit that I summoned to try and fix it myself?
Sure. Try to do it. Let's see how it goes.
Yeah. Go ahead.
So what do I roll? Medicine?
Yeah.
Or since it's a tool set, do I use my intelligence?
Medicine doesn't use intelligence normally.
No, that's wisdom.
Wisdom.
In that case, since you're using a medkit, and I would say that whatever you know with Valtor is like intelligence based, you can do it like an academical type. So you don't want to have advantage because you're not gonna use wisdom, but you're gonna have intelligence check itself instead.
Okay.
Sorry.
Do I get my proficiency bonus as well?
Yeah.
Okay. And I'll use guidance for good luck. Whatever.
Of course. For good luck and a
of
D4.
course. Good luck in trying to fix
Yeah.
you. Flipping hard.
So that's just how that
I'll
goes.
make it a save then, since that will add my proficiency bonus as well.
While you're
Oh,
doing
God.
that, I'm going to do some more push-ups
12.
because Food Loot is a monster.
Yay, food loot!
Thank you, Food Loot.
Woo! Thank you, food loot.
Oh no, footloot. Why would you do that? It's fine. Nice.
It's fine.
Okay,
Yeah.
since Kyle always does it, I'm gonna sympathize with one of my players and I will do so.
3, 4,
I'm just
Because
gonna
I
go
want
up
to
to
get
Alright.
ripped, so whenever I meet you guys, I
Six.
can destroy you.
7,
Right.
8.
I'm gonna go up to
No.
Diraxis and I'm gonna spin it
Yeah.
like a little bit away from Ashan, just so he doesn't hear. And I'd be like, wow, this guy's really good at magic.
15, 16, oh, 17,
Yeah, he seems very capable.
18,
Yeah. I
19.
mean, like really good. I mean, did you see
20.
how he used that fire?
Oh.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was quite impressive.
Yeah. I mean, compared to your magic, like that was just really cool, wasn't it?
I mean, I don't think we need to compare, but I mean, we could say that yeah, like objectively, it was really cool. And like
Oh, definitely.
the comparison, I think, is like really unnecessary.
Which
Why are you
comparison,
always
sorry?
trying to compare everything, Mike?
Yeah, I mean,
Maybe he can teach me some stuff. No, seriously. Like I'm trying to learn more about my magic. I'm just saying, like maybe he can teach me some stuff. What do you think?
yeah, I mean, if he's willing, I mean, maybe he could teach you some stuff.
I've never really met another caster who has to learn their abilities. I mean, you're a sorcerer.
Yeah, I mean,
So-
that's true. I kind of just do it, and it just kind of sometimes goes sideways.
Yeah.
Remember your robot voice, Relic.
I know my voice mod is broken
Oh,
right
set
now.
by?
It won't open.
Oh.
Yeah.
I mean, if it's broken,
No.
it sounds like roboty, then it's gonna be fine too.
I mean, the
No, it's
program.
not coming up. It's
I'm
not.
kidding, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. All right. So then you spend the night with us, guys. Our
Yeah.
dreams will guide you.
I mean, we sleep in an area that's similar to you.
Well,
How about you take that side, and we'll take this side?
it's fine. Have a good night, guys. You see that it's a little bit early maybe for going to bed, but they seem to just be ready for it. Like people is like, and just and they fall to the ground and start sleeping like baby dolls. Just you do this and they close their eyes completely.
Ishan, would you like to join us for a bit, or would you like to go to sleep with Epis?
I think I will stay awake just a little longer.
Very
Then
well.
I'll join you.
Belmer's going to take out his backpack, and he's going to take out a bottle of something. Probably some sort of whiskey made by his wife. He's just going to start passing it around to whoever wants some.
I'll take some.
Mhm.
Why not?
Ew, whiskey.
Take some.
Relic is gonna take some. Wow,
Let's
that's.
get gum up your innards.
I mean, Relic can still eat. Like, he has a mouth. He just doesn't need to.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you and Klaus can share a
greasing.
drink.
Yeah.
Klaus just open his whatever it's called, just pours it it just goes out in the back.
Mhm.
Ishan will take some, but he'll like look at it, think, and then like pour a little bit into his tea. Keep drinking the tea.
Hot toddy.
It's
There you
totally
go.
twisted.
There you go.
Do we have to do a con save for this?
For what?
Uh,
I'm trying to.
well,
I think I missed
first-
something.
First, before we do that, can you tell me exactly what we got?
From the
From yes, so that I can get it into my
Oh.
inventory.
You got all the exoskeletons, so the thorax,
All
the
the-
bad parts, and the legs, and
So-
also the mantis part, so you can make plates out of that. The mantis.
Chitin or
Like
chitin or whatever
appendages?
it's called.
What?
So
It's called like
Oncake,
chitin, right?
And
Chitin.
Carapace, Oncake, Carapace, one of them. All right, cool.
Two serrated appendixes, which are like the mantis thingy.
The what?
You know that they have like these mantis-like appendages, so you
The
got
arm.
both blades from that.
Okay, so Oncake blades.
Then the headpiece. I don't know exactly how to say it.
Two of those. All right. Well, it's head.
Yeah.
It's skull. We'll call it.
Get the skull exoskeleton.
Oncake
gland?
skull. Oncake skull. One of
Yes, it is that.
those.
Yes.
And the one acid gland.
Yeah.
Okay, and
It's quite a big acid gland, like a basketball.
Oncake acid gland.
You could get the eyes and all that, but you know that they are worthless.
Okay, so and anything else, or is that it? So I've got the
That's
carapace, I've got the blades, I've got the skull, and I've got the gland.
You got it out. I mean, you can
All
get
right.
some other parts, but they're gonna be worthless on the end, so never mind.
Sure, but and there's plenty of meat to give Daisy.
Yeah, you got the meat, you
Yeah.
got the eyes, you got the heart, and all that, but nothing.
All the
I love it.
yummy parts.
All right.
All right. So, do you want to do something before going to bed?
I'm just gonna like lay out my bedroll and like lay down and you see Daisy sort of like lay down first, and then I'll just sort of snuggle up next to her. And there's my giant hyena. She loves her tummy rubs too.
I don't know what a hyena sounds when they are happy, because when they laugh, actually, is when they are like stressed or they are like it's like they growl. So I don't
Yeah.
know what is a happy hyena sound, but he does happy hyena sounds.
Yay!
Nice.
All right.
Direxus will go to sleep.
Balmer's gonna stay up as long as anyone else stays up.
I mean, good luck
So
with that.
Yeah, except for Relic, maybe.
then, like,
Except for
okay,
Relic and Klaus.
you can try.
Ishan will set up a little fire before going to bed, just so there's like some warmth.
In this case, it's not close to space, so you will not suffocate. So perfect.
Good. That's a plus.
Good, always good. And if there's nothing else to do, then let's do the long rest. But Relic, you're the only one that doesn't need to sleep, actually, is it?
Right. So yeah, I don't need to like completely shut down, but like I'll sit for a few hours. The rest of my time, like I'll try to make an easier way for everybody to kind of get out. carve a little like staircase or something.
Klaus
Or like
is
a
gonna help you
ladder.
out.
Yeah.
I'll use
Alright.
command Klaus to keep you company.
You're the only one I can count on, Klaus. Real homie.
If you're asleep with Valmir, does Klaus get to do anything, or does it need you to be like awake and
I mean, he's going to follow my commands. I'll just say like, do what Relic says until I wake up.
Okay.
That's cool.
This is where
So-
I use Klaus to slaughter everybody and like be the
Ah!
PvG.
That's right. Just murder everyone in their sleep. It's a good time for everyone involved.
Yup.
It's okay. I will do it. So, Relic, as everyone is asleep, you see as one of the Oniromas, the one that you recognize as a Nano, wakes up from his sleep and comes. I can't see. Well, comes to you and just approaches you. Are you like standing up? You're like laying down. How is Relic normally sleeping while the people are sleeping? What the heck does he do?
I'll just be sitting in like kind of a corner position, just like kind of overwatching everyone. So I'll see him approaching.
So
Klaus
he
is
will
playing cards with you.
Yeah.
go to your same level, so it goes a little bit down, like I don't know how to say it in Spanish. Not sitting down, but just lowering to the ground level.
Crouching.
Crouch.
Crouching, yeah, I know how it's said, how to say it actually, yeah, that's right. So he crouches and just says to you, "It is a very lovely night out there. Wanna see the stars with me? I think I have something to tell you."
That's my favorite part of the night is its calmness, being able to see all the stars, even though I'm not able to dream.
Yes. It is something that sometimes wakes me up that I did in my past. Come
You're,
with me, please.
of course, I'll follow him.
And just you go up through the roots of the tree and you get there and you see this beautiful night sky completely. You can see all the stars, the galaxies almost. You can see all these beautiful night stars. And it seems that the moon is like half and half. And it seems to have like this really soothing wind or breeze of air that just goes through all the hissing fields. And it seems that even the hissing from the rust monster seems to cease, like letting a little moment of calm in this beautiful place. Are you able to feel? Can you feel the breeze? Can you feel the cold of the ambient?
I can feel the cold, but the breeze is nothing more than any other thing. It's not a feeling, it's more of a pressure. Just something I know it's there when it pushes me to the side, but
Well, that's what they taught you. But you will have to learn how to experience like the others ones do, because you deserve it. I looks around and see that no one is out there. As you can see, I am an Asikar. And I didn't thought that they were gonna make it, but it seems that seeing that you are here, that they actually made it. You're from the Warforged program, isn't it?
yeah, I escaped. I couldn't watch my kind be slaughtered for someone else's war anymore.
And as he's saying that, you see as he normally wears some type of turban-like headpiece and just unwraps it, and you see that his head is completely covered with some tattoos that you recall the same ones that the Nankedian that were experimenting with the Warforged had. It's like almost like a code that they use for knowing exactly which department or which chart they're part of.
You were there.
I'm not proud of my past, and this is why I left. But I was
You
there for
see,
the first experimentations.
I'm just going to be on guard a little bit more.
I understand your, well, your reaction, but I left too because at first it was all that they taught us. I thought it was my right to do this to people like you or the orcs. But after the Exodus and the things that happened with the Illithid, it got me thinking. And I couldn't see it anymore, and I couldn't stand it. And I thought that they were never going to go through with the Warforged program, but you are here, so I guess they did. And I'm so sorry that you have to live like that. Do you know how you're made? How you were made?
No. Never thought about it.
I don't know all the details because I went before they developed it, but we discovered that we couldn't create life from nothingness, so we needed to extract it from something. And with the wars that happened and all these rebels and, well, having the planes coming back, we could extract some energy from, well, some slaves. I don't know who is inside of you, but
Wait, you said extract energy? What
yes,
what do you mean?
I
What do
owe
you
you this
say?
explanation, but inside you there's a soul of the slave,
No.
probably.
No. No, that can't be.
You will have to find out for yourself. I don't know exactly how they did it because I had to leave, but the discovery is that you couldn't be created from nothing. And if I'm right, inside of you there's the soul of someone that once lived and had his dreams. And if it once had dreams, if it once had his own thoughts, your kind should be able to. And you being here, that's really, in one sense, really worries me because they went through with the project. But at the same time, I see that you can think for yourselves, or at least some of you can. And that gives me peace. I don't know if I should have told you that, but I thought that after all I did in my past, I owed you an explanation of who you are.
I apologize. I just don't know what to do with this information. I mean, I was made by the sacrifice of a soul, by stealing another's soul.
Yes.
And all of my kind were created in the same way, and that doesn't make me feel better knowing this.
But truth is not for feeling better. It's for knowing how to act from now on.
You are telling me you existed before this? Did you do anything to try and stop it? Do you know what it's like after you left? Do you know what I've seen? They don't repair us when we're injured. If we become faulty, they melt us. I still hear their screams.
Relic.
I have no peace. Every night, all I have is the quiet. I don't even have the quiet. All I hear is the horrors that I experienced there.
Relic, I know very well what I did in my past, and I'm not proud of it. And I cannot change it. Unfortunately, I cannot change it. And maybe I was a coward leaving, but I couldn't change it myself. And yes, I was egotistical, and yes, I was a coward. but I had to leave this land. I had to leave that place the way you did. Because if we want to help those in Nanket, those of your kind, you need force to
I've been
become.
trying to help. I'm trying to learn my power. I'm trying to get stronger. You've been doing what? Dreaming. You've been
Oh,
walking
don't
around.
underestimate the power of a dream. Because you will get hit
don't even
anytime you can
understand.
dream.
I can't even cry for my fallen brethren. I
If there's a
don't
soul inside of
have
you,
the ability to.
Relic, listen to me. When I was in the hive mind, I felt something similar, probably what you are feeling. It is a state of mist, continuous uncertainty. Everything seems to make sense. They tell you something, you do it. You think it's okay. There's nothing to worry about. There's some comforting, there's a comforting in knowing that whatever you do is just making orders and you don't have to think for yourself. When the hive mind started, most of my kind, me included, were so lost. We didn't know what to do. We now did. How can you even think when all your life you've been serving? When, yes, we had a really good position, we were the ones that could eat well, we were the ones in power, but we were like puppets for the queen. And yours of your kind are like we were before. I left when I could, and yes, I could have tried to help, and I did not make this choice. And the nomads for me are really important because we could not dream during this state the same way that you can't. And dreaming is freedom, and they cannot take that from us. And if I'm telling you this, it's not because I want to make you feel bad. It's because if there's a soul inside of you, there's still a chance that you can reach to it. Know what they were. Who knows? And dream like we do and be free. But you have to know yourself before. I don't know how you can do it, but at least with this knowledge, I hope you are a little bit closer to that. And I don't want you to forgive me. I don't deserve any forgiveness, and of that I'm sure. And believe me that between all the dreams I have at night, there's always a nightmare. And it's always about that place. Because I knew what they were going to do to you. You don't know. Well, I think I said enough for you. And you need a lot of time to think about it. But I think we should go back down.
You go on ahead. I'll be back in a minute. And I'm just gonna sit and look at the stars for a few more hours.
Even though you feel there is just like pressure, think of it just like a little bit of freedom. Like the wind that can move everywhere, so can you. So please, just
Klaus is
move
still
on and try to be happy.
Klaus is
And I'm
still
not
like
here.
sitting next to you. He put like a hand
Yeah.
on your shoulder while you're watching the stars.
And as Amnano goes down, I don't know if you're looking, but he will approach Valmir and just close his eyes for a while emerald-like energy starts forming in his arms, and a good night repair, I guess. And just touching your arm, that will start to heal, and then go back to sleep. And with that, long rest done.
Yay! That was awesome. Oh
That
my
was
god.
awesome. That was so good.
That was so
Oh
fabulous.
my god. Legit sat here tearing up. Oh my god.
Right?
Thank you. You did an amazing job, Relic, too. I think it was
Thank
great.
you. You did
Yeah,
awesome.
like that.
Don't
That was a
even
lot of
have
fun.
the ability to cry for my brethren. Oh,
Right? Oh. Oh.
Guys,
Yeah.
as you wake up, what is Relic when they wake up? The first thing in the morning?
I'm still on the top.
Did you never go back again?
Yeah, I didn't go back down. I'm just
So
sitting
Klaus
there
is
with
still with
Klaus.
you, I guess.
Or Klaus can go. I'll tell Klaus to go back. So he's next to Balmir. I'm just sitting up on top by myself.
He, if you ask him to leave, he's probably going to hand you the stone of sending, just in case.
Yeah, I'll hold on to it.
Oh my god. There's
And- As you go back down, the first rays of sunshine seep through the cracks of the empty tree. And even though it is a little bit annoying at first when you have like this hot lightning beam just trying to wake you up, you start waking up as you start the neurotypicals are still dreaming. Some of them seems to be talking under their sleep, and some of them seem to be just be snoring, but seems to be in quite a deep state of of dreaming of
Sleep.
Of sleep. Yeah. I
REM.
couldn't find the words. I
REM
couldn't
sleep.
find the fucking words. Obviously, you would say it's more or less like 8 in the morning. So,
all right. Is there
Gordio.
is there some meat left from the on-keg that I can give to Daisy?
I mean, Daisy does eat a lot, but that's a lot of pancake. So yeah, you do have a that's a lot of pancake.
Well, I will feed my fabulous little hyena, having no idea what has transpired between between Amnanu and Relic, and just sort of get ready for the day. Yeah, you sort of Ishan like might see a couple of glances thrown his way from Baltor, and then I'll sort of like turn back around and start like trying to saddle up Daisy again.
Klaus, where did Relic go? Klaus points up to the surface. All right. I'll give him a call. Ring ring.
He's actually
pick up
starts
the
doing this.
stone.
Just bring the bitch.
Yeah.
Relic, good morning. Taking a bit of
Hey.
a walk.
You're finally awake up there. Nah, I'm sorry.
By the way, guys, this is D&D. so,
Yeah.
so that you know, everyone like, what the fuck are they called?
Right.
It's more
I'll,
fun this way. It's the stone of sending.
It is.
Yep. Yeah. Just decided to go for a walk. I'll be back down in a second, and I'll
Alright,
head over.
we're starting to set up here, so just get ready.
All right. I'll go help set everything up and get ready to go.
Oh, righty. So, seems that the first neurotypicals are starting to wake up, and seems to have like a little ritual where they wake up each other, being Nano the last one to wake up. And then after all of this, all of them gather around their guru, and they ask, "So, what did you dream this night?"
Oh god. Oh god. Oh my god, I cannot do another.
I can do this with hippies!
Lord,
I
give
like
me
these-
strength.
These goddamn hippies. Cut to the chase, kids. We got things to do.
But the dreams are very important. I'm Nano. Yes. You are very
No,
interested
I
in
get-
knowing.
I totally understand that the dreams are important. But you can speak a little faster, can't you? The conversation that you're gonna have with me about your dreams, if I let you tell it the way you want to, is gonna take 3.5 hours, and we'll all have to take a nap afterwards, which is exactly what you'd like. Or you could just speed it up.
Abe, you're an
Make a
evil,
persuasion
evil
check, actually,
person.
Valtor.
Do what?
Persuasion. Let's see. Okay, maybe you're right.
Are you kidding me?
I love it.
More push-ups.
22.
They look at each other, look at Nano, and he just, come on, I'll be brief. One of my dreams were related to you, probably.
Ooh. Is it about a gorgeous hyena eating everybody?
Oh no, the laughing horse has nothing to do this time.
Did you just call her a laughing whore? Good lord,
Oh,
Amnanu.
horse. Come on, Dorvish
See,
people don't have
that was
sense of humor.
Baltur's nickname in high school. He's very scarred by it.
Oh.
That's when Relic will walk down and be like, someone say something about a laughing whore?
Oh yes, Relic, come. I will tell you what is probably your next stop.
Oh my god.
Because in my dreams, there was a cloud. And they all say like, ooh, when he says that.
You shut up. He's not doing crowd work right now, you bastards.
Okay. It's enough, my oniromats. The cloud was heading throughout this desert, desolated, full of snakes, full of danger. But she was flying, so she couldn't get caught. So in the end, she got to a beautiful oasis. And I think this is my prediction for you. There's a cloud that will guide you through your journey. You'll have to find it. Maybe the wind is on your
I look up in the sky. Are there clouds in the sky?
Well, I guess you go out from all the tree, blah, blah, you look at the sky, and you do see some clouds, and they are heading to the same direction. Seems, well,
But
the
it's
wind
that one.
It could be. In my dream, there's
Oh, look,
only
that
one
one
cloud.
sort of look like Baltur's beard. Definitely not that one. You'll get lost
It
easily
looks
in the
like-
field.
That
I
one
think
looks
it
like
looks
your high
blue.
school name. You crying whore. Good lord. Get out of here. That's not even a cloud, you stupid bastard.
Oh, and I think I had a dream about you two again. Yeah,
Oh.
there were these two chipmunks always fighting over the same thing. However, in the end, these chipmunks always ended with a hug. So I know that you love each other, don't you? Like the chipmunks.
Well, I got to go then. Excuse me. And he'll sort of wander off.
What
Well,
more can you tell us
Aniroma.
about this cloud?
That's all. I don't do all the work.
All right. Well, first off, I need to find out from Gabe. Who are you making do push-ups? This is the important thing.
Yeah, Gabe.
Yeah,
We've got
Yeah,
40 push-ups on the line here. All right.
Yeah, I wonder. I wonder, actually.
Jesus. Oh, Jesus. I mean, I'm
We should
gonna...
probably
I'm gonna-
probably reword it to make someone do push-ups so it's clearer that it's one person.
That's yes. Yeah. So
Yeah,
that's the
give
thing.
Daraxis 2 of them. Give.
Everybody does 4 push-ups.
Everybody does 4 push-ups. Okay.
I'm
wanna
okay
call
with
him?
that.
I mean,
Like,
I was
not-
gonna do push-ups because Kyle does, and I wanna be a GM too. So
You want
That's
to
a
be there
GM.
for your players.
I wanna be the GM that makes push-ups with my players. Even though you give me disadvantage, in the end, I love that. No money,
What does
no
get
matter
a
how
rare
many
item
disadvantage.
slot means?
I did that the other day.
Battle
Yeah.
Royale, I guess.
It means, well, it's Battle
Oh, it's-
Royale or Delver Stream.
Do you get to choose?
Well, you have to run it by me, and if I like it, if I think that it's okay and it's flavorful, if it works with the story, then you may find it in some sort of treasure trove. You very
Yeah.
well may.
Gruna's still waiting for her weapon. She's the only one that doesn't have one. I want my
your
nice
your
weapon.
your weapon is illusions, dear.
Well, but I can have like super illusions with like a super good, I don't know, staff or rod. I don't know.
Oh, I see. Is that why Grun is crying all the time?
Yes.
It's not because of her pact or anything or her family.
No.
It's because
That's
she hasn't gotten her magic
that's
weapon yet.
come on. Okay, so before we get to know who is doing the push-ups, let's continue then. We'll be taking a look around. So,
I'm
guys,
just
that's
gonna-
information that the neuromaps give you. Well, I'm Nano. Valmir?
I'm just gonna ask the group how long we're staying around here.
Well, I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind getting some more seeds from these trees, so we've got a nice collection.
Sure, we can spend an hour or so here, perhaps.
Fabulous. Well, it looks like it's 40 push-ups to Relic.
Oh, man.
Ouchie, ouchie?
You know what? I'll take. I will.
You do 20, you do 20, Kyle?
I'll do
as the
20,
DM?
and you can do 20, Guillermo. All right, we're gonna do it. Oh Lord, this is 60. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4,
Oh, we're back.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
How are
Oh,
you feeling,
yeah.
Sean? Are you having fun?
11,
Oh, I'm fine. I'm
12,
just looking respectfully in
13,
Geely's ass.
14, 15, 16, 17,
I'm gonna be so sore tomorrow.
18,
So sore.
19.
Guillermo, while we're all doing stuff, I'm just gonna ask Klaus
gross.
to walk around the area for an hour and look for our horses.
Gabe,
I mean,
your whole family is terrible. I want you to know that. Okay.
So, when you get out, actually make me a survival check to know if you know where you are, because you've been hours and hours walking well through tunnels.
All right, let's
Who's
see.
making it?
Hmm?
Everyone?
Oh. Looks like Diraxis did
He knows,
real
he
well on
knows
that one.
exactly where he is.
Palmer, you know that you were quite far away from. By the way, we cannot see your rolls, Ishan. Just tell me whatever you have.
We can see it on D&D Beyond. You can press the chats.
Well, tell me, because I have too many screens, too many things otherwise.
Survival.
Hey, I think I'm gonna get a third screen actually.
Well, I'm
12.
not that. Well, okay, so you don't know much. I mean, you know a little bit the zone, but you don't know exactly where they're meant to go, so not like you can help that much. And finally, you know that you were quite far away from the locations you were before, so you don't really have that much of a hope that you will find the horses, especially after one day running, and maybe who knows if the road took them.
Did we leave
But-
anything on the carts?
I hope not for you.
Did we have anything? I think we had a cage for Daisy,
Yeah.
but we don't need that
We have
anymore.
the wallet. Or no, I guess we weren't gonna use it for the wallet.
Yeah, the wallets we're teleporting them back. That's right, because we got a little teleport spell just so that we could teleport them back. Oh my
We
god.
had like a
My
narrow time
titties
window
hurt.
that we're probably
It's-
completely out of.
My titties.
Oh.
They hurt.
What?
Your titties. So
That's a
if
good-
you have anything of value in the cart, I will let you do the choice because I don't remember. So what about memory I have? Wow.
I don't have anything that I'll lift in the car. Anything that I'll have.
Oh, by the way, Valmir, you realize that your arm doesn't hurt anymore.
Ooh.
Yeah, and with the survival that Duraxis made, actually, you look at the clouds and see the direction of the wind, and you thought about the direction of the river, which is heading the same place as the wind is going. So it's normal that the winds are gonna displace to there. So maybe there's some type of truth on what Nanu said. If you follow
What
the
do the
clouds,
clouds-
you will find the river eventually, and
Yeah,
through that you will find the lake.
as weird as it is, I think the hippies actually right. I think if we follow the clouds, the way the wind's blowing, I think it's the way we need to go.
Coincidence.
Yeah, probably, but
A kid that was
in
roaming
this
around.
case,
I'm
I
not
think
installed
he's
with
right.
height. Yeah, there was like
What?
a kid roaming around that said, "I'm not installed with right."
I mean, is it terrible of me that Baltimore, like, there's a part of Baltimore that just wants to smack that poor kid?
Yes, that is very
get it.
terrible.
Is that appropriate? Is that
Even
Yeah,
Baldur
thing.
doesn't want to do that.
Shut up, you stupid hippie.
Baldur is like a
Oh,
incel,
God.
so I get it.
It's like Ishaz just looking at Bolter and it's like sees that glint in his eye and just shoots him like a death glare. I was like, do not touch that child.
And you see Baltor's hand sort of shoot out, and then he sort of stops, and then just like pats the hair of the kid. It's like, run along now, right now.
Cat that goes to like scratch something and gets caught, and it's like,
Okay, and he literally starts running around.
Oh
Baldur is
God!
definitely like neutral evil.
He's like, I can't deal with this. Oh God!
Well,
Yeah, Baltur's
Travis,
patience is just completely gone with the hippies. He's just like, no more. I can't do it.
Hamnano goes up with you and just says, "Well, travelers, it's been very nice meeting you, but I think that our ways are gonna be different. We have to go to another."
Are you sure? Because there's a place for you over in Delver's Dream if you'd like.
You say that with like.
Is there?
I think your dreams might be quite useful. I'll make sure to create that Corton creates something for you, very, very far away from the Hunter's Lodge.
I mean, it seems
Well-
very fitting that they emphasize in what interested in dreams would be interested in living in a place called Delver's Dream.
That's right. You should
Coincidence.
follow your dream. Shouldn't you?
Persuasion check, either Draxis or
Oh, yeah,
Valnir with advantage. Since
Oh
you're
yeah,
like-
I'll give you advantage since we're trying to do the same thing
And
here.
this is a corner roll, so 22.
It's fun.
Ooh.
It's fun that gets it.
So I wasn't planning on that, but since we made the persuasion, well, my dreams didn't tell you where we have to go, but Delver's Dream seems like a good place for the Oniromats. Do you want us to go our way, or do you want us to follow you? We can keep you up with our dreams. And it smiles, and you can maybe an insight check.
Oh Lord. Let's see what's happening here. Where's
You're
my?
muted,
there's-
Mike. I don't know if you noticed. Mike,
Ooh, an
Mike is
18.
muted.
An 18.
No, I'm not. You're muted.
You're muted.
All right, so everyone, apparently, you realize a smirk in his face when he says like, "I will keep you up with dreams," like saying like, "I know you don't like it, but I kind of have." He's poking fun of you. With that.
Ah.
So it's not as stupid as he wants you to be later.
There's when Baltor realizes that he's totally making fun of him, he'll just crack a big smile and start laughing and sort of like pat him on the back and be like, "Yeah, I suppose you're not so bad, you filthy hippie." Oh,
When you pat him, he literally falls into the room because he's so weak. Yes.
and then Daisy will sort of like take her giant tongue and like lick the side of his face so that his hair now just stands straight up, when she gets done
That's
with
quite a
him.
lot of hair. You know, he has like this like Dali white mustache, and it's like just pointing up now. Yes,
So
I get I
good.
have it dessert. Oh well, then should we go with you? You need some company.
Well, I think you're probably more likely to get there alive if you go with us.
That is true.
Yeah,
I don't want to be disrespectful for my Oniromas, but they are not very good at fighting or surviving at all.
Oh, oh dear.
We've noticed. Definitely noticed.
They are happy, but they are not the best at what they do. Well, come on, guys. Let's go with the adventurers, the Delph Dreamers.
Oh my god.
It's
What have
actually
we done?
I mean, it was meant to be. We like dreaming, and you come from a place of dreaming.
That's true. That's true.
It definitely seems like it. Meant to be.
can't argue that
Alright.
logic.
So we could continue with this nonsensical, or we could continue. So, you tell me you wanted to get some more fruits of the tree, some more not fruit. Well, you know what I mean.
Seeds.
Seeds.
Yeah.
Seeds.
The tree
You
is
can
fruit.
get around 2,000 of those. Like those is like 12 plus 12, not like 24 of those more, because you do the same method with the ropes and all of that, so we don't lose that much time. And you head through I guess, what Duraxis said, the direction of the wind, which is at the same time the direction that the clouds are taking.
All right,
Sean,
how
are you coming
many
with us? Or are
how
you
many
going to continue?
seeds do we get? Sorry.
Like 24 plus the 3 you had before, I think, or something like that. Did you get some of those?
Oh, guess I did not get the seeds in there. I got the sap. I got 3 vials of black tree sap. So we've got
Oh, you got
27.
that.
Great.
All right. So you continue your journey, and it's gonna take you. I'm gonna make this go a little bit faster. You went quite a way when you went around the tunnel. So in the first day, you don't get much done. You still have to continue following the wind. You know that you're in the right direction, but you don't see the river yet. You have pass another night. If you want to do something, meanwhile, you just tell me and we make a scene. But for now, I'm gonna make it go quick. You pass the night. The next morning, they're gonna tell you about their dreams. That you're probably gonna just say, okay, say whatever you want about your dreams and your hobbies and your thingies.
Thanks, guys.
In the end, after almost half a day more of walking, you finally find the oasis, or what it is, this type of lake that is, even though in these summer days, that is quite harsh on the vegetal life or the flora of the place, seems to be quite floral where you go. A lot of flowers, a lot of different plants that grow around, and you finally see the plated wallows drinking from the lake and pasturing around this nice place.
Okay, the first thing I'm going to do, because these are obviously herbivores, right?
Oh yeah.
I'm going to lead Daisy away from them, so that Daisy is downwind from them, so that they can't smell her.
Well, Daisy gives you a look like I wanted one of those, but then just like, like
I'll feed her a little bit more on-keg meat.
it's not the same as plated wallet, but okay.
I know, honey. Oh.
Do we know if the plated wallets like attracted to light? Kind of like they'll be interested in light.
What? In plate?
Like if,
Light.
Like if
Light.
I cast dancing lights, will they follow it if I move it around?
I mean, you know that they are quite stupid. You don't know if they're gonna be like,
try it.
like,
Try it. Draxus is gonna cast dancing lights and like have them like be like flashing and kind of bright in different colors in front of the wallets, and like see if he can like slowly move the lights and see if they kind of follow the lights.
Doesn't dancing
can
lights charm things?
I
Sorry, go ahead.
don't think so.
Yeah, can I help out by like making like colored swirls with prestidigitation alongside like the dancing lights?
Sure.
Make
Like
it
super
extra pretty.
hypnotic lights.
I think it's
You take a look, guys, and it's beautiful. This like dancing around, like if it's like following the melody of the wind almost, just swirling around and flying. And you see as the plated wallows raises their heads, takes a look, and go back to it.
Ah,
Except for some of the little children, you know that they have their caps. Well, not caps, but whatever you call like the cow cup.
calves.
Calves, yeah.
Cap on springtime, so they are now starting to grow a little bit more. They are, well, recently born, and you see some of them, they do play around with the lights and the little shirts and all of that, and then with a harsh look of their mothers, they come back to the group.
It was disappointing.
Ah,
Let
Maybe I
me
should
throw
try to herd
something
one
up.
of them.
I'm gonna put in
Sure.
a second effect with the prestidigitation, and so they're herbivores, right?
Yeah.
So I just put in like occasional scents of like lush greenery, like just that vibrant verdancy you get from like vast grazing plains and jungles. That's that undeniable scent of like fresh food for them, along with the dancing lights. So I got two of the effects going now.
Oof. Considering my one in intelligence.
ah.
By the way, let me give you a little.
And
Because sometimes food just floats around. That happens.
Exactly. If you want to give the roll 20, you can see more or less the scenery random.
Oh, it's so
Lovely.
pretty. Look
Aw.
at that.
Oh.
It is from our breeder, so it's like artificially made. So it's, I think it's very good for artificially made image.
Hmm.
So you look as the plated wallet just start looking around, smell, and like if you were the enchanting them with a melody or some type, you're like confused with the animals, and they just follow this scent.
Ew.
A little group seems to be separating. You would say around 6 of them and some cats, not cats, hops, whatever you call them.
And how many can we teleport?
8.
7. Oh, 8.
7? Did they say 7? 7.
how are we doing
Seven.
this teleportation?
Then it's 7.
again?
24.
How
We've
are
got
we
like a
doing-
scroll, right?
Okay.
I think we had like a necklace or something.
It was some kind of magical device. I don't think
so
we described
long
it.
ago.
Okay.
I know.
It was like a cloth that was really they just put it in the ground and it was quite big. It was like a picnic cloth, let's say.
Oh, that's right. And we have to herd them on top of it.
Yes.
Okay.
It was so long ago. My adventures have to be a little less extended next time because we've been here like for 1-2 months just in this adventure, like a lot of time.
It's probably like 6 to 7 sessions, probably.
Yeah, that was crazy.
We would have put out the blankets. Our characters would remember. It's only been a few days for
Yeah,
them.
yeah, exactly.
Right.
Exactly. We know exactly what's going on. And so with the dancing lights around, so that they like in the center, so that they presumably would all come in and gather
So they
around.
kind of turn around so they can
Yeah.
be kind of lost in that place.
Yeah,
you
I'd start
remember what-
making that sort of scent swirl like on top of the blanket, so it's kind of amasses them there.
Mm-hmm. So you get around the blanket and remember well, you have to go to your notes and see what was the words that Danica gave you for the spell. Think about the place you wanted to go and start enchanting. And as Sishan is helping you with the wallets not moving around too much, you see as the cloth starts, has like this deep blue color and some kind of stars, like needle. I don't know how to say. Well, not carved, but in the pattern, some kind of a star pattern into it.
Like embroidered.
Yeah, embroidered. That was what I was looking for. And the stars just shine, and the cloth starts moving around and makes like a covers up the wallet and it starts to wrap around itself and wrap until it's that small and then just implodes and disappears.
Did
Wow.
it work, or did we just kill them all?
Let's
You have
assume
something
that it
else with
worked.
Annika?
Yeah, let's hope there's a lot of wallets that we just.
I mean, Annika's so nice, and she makes such delightful tea.
Yeah,
I
I
can't
mean-
imagine that she'd ever do anything nasty to anybody.
Yeah,
You have to walk all the way back home.
Well,
Yeah.
you all have to walk. I get to ride. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'll
it's gonna
climb
be-
up on Klaus. Yeah, you're not better than us.
How long from here is your home, guys? Says Amnamno.
Like
It-
2 weeks, right?
It's actually.
Well,
really
no,
good question.
it's like it's
We can
it's like 4 days. It's like 4 days by horse. So it'd probably be like a week and a half.
yeah, week and a half or so. Oh,
All right, we probably should head back.
that's a lot of time for telling you some stories and some dreams.
Oh,
Oh,
yes.
God.
Yes,
Yeah,
Miles.
lots of time. Yeah.
Why is my life terrible?
I'm just kidding.
See, this is the thing. Ishan knows them, so he's used to this and actually enjoys it.
It's like, oh, what did you dream? I can make a story out of it.
Literally, he's got his notebook with him, and he makes notes on all the like.
Really
dreams
fitting
that
notebook, by the
involve-
way. Really fitting notebook for him. All right. So, do you want to do something fancy during the travel, or do we go back to the stream?
I'll just ask the group. Does anyone have the ability to locate creatures? Magical means.
I mean, I'm sure Daisy could use her nose.
Yeah, she probably recognized Ernest if that's what you're talking about.
Of
Well,
course,
I am
that's
a
what I'm
bard.
talking about.
If you give Amnano a night, maybe he can detect it.
Well, we have lots of nights when we're going back.
You saw that little fucking weasel that was with us. Focus on that little fuck. See if you can locate whatever the wind is pointing towards him.
That's right.
Weasel? The jackal thing?
Yeah, that one.
Ah,
It was 2
yes.
nights ago, though.
We saw
He could
him
be
leave.
anywhere by now.
Whatever he is,
Except
you
in,
want to find that fucker.
except in the ground where he belongs.
I mean, you can look for vengeance, but what is gonna give you? You're gonna
I don't
just-
think it's gonna give us very much. So we might want to stop by Dust, whatever the name of that town is, you
I
know,
mean,
and let them
if-
know that they might expect another assault.
Yeah, and
They're already hiring people from Bolland and setting up their defenses.
I mean, they better be.
Oh my. So Dasbury then. You go back to Dasbury?
Um,
How far is it out of our way?
Oh yeah, you have to follow the river, so eventually you will go through Dasbury.
We can do that then.
Okay.
Okay. So, after around 2 days of traveling, you go back to Dashbury, and you see as during all the time you were out, it seems that they are doing quite okay. It seems that it hasn't been any more attacks. The houses are almost reconstructed. Some of them are still a little bit not the prettiest, but great advances. And well, maybe fashion sense is not a Dashbury staple, but they look happy. And they seem to be still working on this, on all the reconstruction things. So as you go in, you see as everyone greets you and goes around you and asks you about how all went.
Oh, it went very well. We got everything we needed. We found all kinds of wonderful things. And Daisy's better now. Isn't she, Daisy? Aren't you, Daisy?
Do you want us to call Saga? He probably missed you. Says one of
Oh,
the people of the village. Saga was
We're just
the
stopping by.
dwarven.
We're just stopping by. We wanted to warn you that more of those people might be on their way to attack, so be prepared.
Yeah, but
Did Ernest make it back here?
We, I don't know who. And then Saga goes from out of the crowd. Okay, what's going on? Why are you all here? Oh, who's here? Well, welcome back. What were you looking for? I see that everyone is gathering around you.
We were just stopping
passing
by
through.
to make sure you're doing all right.
Well, yeah, I sent it Kono to go look for a mercenary from Valin so he could teach us. So yeah, we're doing great, I guess.
Fantastic. That just sounds great. And look at Jace just just all over the place with his subscriptions. I love it.
Oh, Jesus.
Yay!
Give me more, give me more. Everyone is subscribed. Even I?
That's
Not
right.
alone?
No one's got to watch any commercials, damn it.
Who needs that?
There you go.
So yeah, we're just stopping by just to make sure we lost the little bastard that helped out those jackal wares. We just wanted to make sure that he hadn't popped back over here.
Who helped the jackal wares? And you remember that he didn't know
Yeah, they
that
didn't know
Ernest
about
was the
that.
jackal ware.
We didn't exactly tell them about Ernest being a traitor.
Was Ernest
say
his
that,
human name, or
Pascal?
did he go by something different?
Ernest
Yes,
was
his human name.
Yeah.
He didn't tell you
Oh.
the jackal ware name.
Oh well, I didn't know because I missed the
Yeah.
celebration because I was
Mhm.
hanging out with Daisy.
But knowing Baldur is something that he would have said.
You
like,
definitely,
yeah,
meant-
yeah.
Yeah, no, 100%.
So, who helped the jackal wares?
Don't mind that. Did Ernest make it back?
No, I
You
don't
see
mind
him?
that. Is any of us?
Oh,
What
oh,
happened?
Yeah, what happened, Walter?
What are you talking about?
we found a jackalware out in the plains, and
I don't have all day.
we just wanted to make sure that it hadn't been attacked, is all.
We haven't
He's
been
sort of
attacked, but
he's-
did you know that anyone here or anyone that was with us did lead the attack or help the attackers? That's what I'm asking.
I don't know. I was just
Say that.
hanging out with Daisy the whole time, so I wouldn't know anything about any of
Guys,
that.
I'm not mad about it. I know what you did. I know you were fine, but I need to know. I want to believe in my people. What happened?
Fine. That Ernest bastard, he's a jackalware. He helped lead the attack. You got to be careful about it.
Yeah, we've lost track of him, and he might
Yes.
do something rash.
It's why we took him with us. To make sure you guys were protected.
So we gave him a home, some food, some hospitality, and that's how he paid us. Okay. I
Well,
guess
now
that-
let's not jump to any conclusions or anything like that.
Well, my
you know-
conclusion is that Ernest was a bastard that attacked us.
Well, that's true. I just want to make sure that it's not gonna extend to any others. That
Oh,
this
no.
community
He takes our
remains kind and beautiful as we saw it was,
We
instead of
we
becoming
made sure
insular.
That, made sure that Ernest let us know that there was not any others. It's just him. There aren't any others.
How do you? I'm not telling this because I'm mad at you. Again, we owe you our lives, but how can you detect if someone is a jackalware? If someone else comes in, we want everyone to join, but we cannot, well, have this happen again.
What I would suggest is when you find some of these mercenaries, when you do that, make sure one of them's a druid, because I've heard tell that some druids have the ability to force shape changers out of their into their normal shape.
But Conal already left. I don't know if we'll have this luck. Okay, Spock, wanna talk?
Do I know if there's some sort of tell that they show when they're in their shape-shifting form?
Let me see. You can take a look at your book, and I can take a look at my notes.
Ah,
Smell weird.
you smell weird, you robot.
What
I
sort
smell
of
less like metal than
creature-
you do.
What sort
I
of
work with
creature would
leather.
they-
It's Balmir that smells like rotten steel.
Oh,
You
Sean, that's right.
literally
You weren't
smell
here.
like rotten fish. You've been smelling like rotten fish for over a week, Baltor.
That's terrible. You need to stop doing that, you bastard.
So
Sean,
what's
you've heard of werewolves,
really
right?
worrying? Sorry, Valmin. What you know is that what is really worrying about Jackalwares is that since it's shape-shifting, even though it's magic-based, it's not spell-based. It's not detectable by detect magic means. It's almost like it's shape-shifting. It's not an illusion. So it's really difficult to know. However, even though you cannot detect it neither with magic or by appearance, Jackalwares live in a really close society where they live all together. So if they delve into their backstory and try to know who they are, probably they're gonna sleep something out because they are, well, not human. That's the only thing you can think of.
Alright.
So, Radek, you mentioned werewolves?
Yeah, they're like, well, they're like were people. In
Yeah,
the
it's
fact that
where
they shape-change,
Jackalware.
but
Yeah.
they turn into jackals instead.
I
But
know
they have the
some
same-
stories about werewolves.
Yeah.
They react badly to silver, no?
Well, I mean, you
I
know they
wouldn't
do,
know.
but Jackalware are like not exactly the same in that sense.
Well, werewolves are usually cursed by a curse called lycanthropy. This is slightly different.
Yeah, they actually are a people. Well,
The silver thing comes from the curse, not from being able to
Racist.
shapeshift.
They have infernal origins, you know, Valmir.
Unfortunately,
Hey.
my kind cannot be infected by such curse,
Uh,
so I wouldn't know.
So basically, there's no way to know, is it?
Not
Well,
from appearance or any magical means, no. Just keeping up an eye on here.
We will. Well,
maybe a
we know
screening
that
before you
we know that
just
you are
accept
safe.
everybody is you ask them a little bit about where they come from.
Yeah, we will have to do that, and even though it can be a little bit rude asking all that much, people will understand.
You start making a rash judgment because someone slips up. Sometimes it's really just a mistake. Don't go into some sort of fucking panic here.
I know, it's gonna be difficult. But well, we'll handle this.
you'll all
as
be
we
fine. We'll go.
Hopefully.
We'll come check on you in a bit to make sure you're still doing just great.
Well, if you do that, we'll prepare something for you in that case. I think we owe you more than just a little dinner that we have.
Isn't that sweet? You're so kind.
So are you. Well, I guess you should continue your journey, or I don't know. The walls are not gonna be. By the way, where are all the wallots? Weren't you looking for wallots?
yeah,
We did, and we found them.
We put them on a blanket.
What? You know what? I'm talking to a metal thing, so yes, a blanket.
What's that supposed to mean?
No, nothing bad, nothing bad.
No, I'm kidding.
It's just that
You
out
talking
of the
about metal
ordinary.
things? Rude.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, just go. And you see, she smiles. And everyone, back to work.
Yay! And then are we headed back to Delta's
let's
Dream?
let's just go back to Delver's Dream.
Let's go. Paul.
Tempest lights guide you.
Oh God.
Live long and prosper.
Oh Lord. Oh Lord, we're mixing our universes now.
oh no.
Jesus Christ. So we go back to the stream, is it?
Yep.
So it's been around 1.5 weeks. And
During the journey, I'll use Tensor's floating disk to like carry the elderly behind me while we walk.
Oh.
A little bit before entering to the Stream, Amnano says that he wants to stay here with his people before, after you talk to to those that are in charge, so they know they have a place here in which place they should be, because they are not that comfortable going to another society now just that quickly. So they want some space. And as you go in, you finally feel like you're at home. You feel the relaxation of seeing your hut, well, not hut, but the place where you sleep and all your decorations. You see as Delver Dreams Camp has expanded quite a lot since you left. Seems like I was gonna say Kyle, but it's Corton made some work.
Kyle,
Made some
Corton,
work
same
around
guy.
here.
Yeah,
kind
fine.
of the same.
Same person.
Inspired. And
Sassy old filthy whore, you know.
exactly.
Yep.
Same thing.
Beer, rainbow theme, same thing.
Same with me as Annika. A sassy queen.
Sassy bitch. Yeah.
A sassy bitch, yeah.
Exactly.
Oh, we use slightly
A sassy
different
bitch
words,
woman of
but I
color,
think,
exactly like me. And as you go in and you finally feel, you know, when you get home and you feel like all the tiredness, well, not tiredness, but all your everything you've been going through the week just and you hear this old man in Dorvish. Hey guys, thanks for coming
Oh
back.
no, this fucking guy.
And then you see as he looks around and sees that there's no instructor around, just and goes with Valmir and Valtor. So I got her back, as you told me.
Excuse me, who are you?
Do you know Dorvish, Relic?
Oh my god.
No, I don't, but I'm still going to just be like,
Then you shut the fuck.
excuse
No, okay, tell me.
we don't know you.
Tell me, Relic, what did you want to say?
I'm just gonna kind of keep my hand on my sword and just be like, who are you?
Oh,
Yeah, you.
looks at you really weird. Kinda goes too close. Personal bubble non-existent for this guy.
Oh God.
Me, Dwarven best merchant, Karkam.
God.
Nice to meet you.
I'll just put my hand out and shake. You know, he just get
The
really
handshake-
rough.
you
I'm
know these
assuming.
handshakes that are way too long?
Yeah.
Handshaking?
I'm not gonna stop at first, so I'm just gonna keep
Oh my
handshaking.
God.
Yes, and keep talking in Dwarvish. Well, yeah, she's back.
Who's back?
The
Probably
woman
shouldn't
that
do
gave me
that
the
hand
ring,
motion.
as Valtor told me to bring her.
Well, that's good. I'm glad you got a friend, sir. And he'll sort of start wandering off towards trying to figure out where to put.
Hey,
Where
hey,
to
hey,
put
but you don't want to
Daisy.
meet her? She's been waiting for you.
Who is this again? I don't know if I remember this correctly.
Valtor did this little commentary at Karkam, like, oh, and that ring you have over your ear, like an earring. Oh, and a woman gave it to him because he was gonna drown, and he gave him a ring of streaming.
Right.
And Valtor told him to see if he can meet this woman, and he delivered. She's supposedly here.
Oh, well, that seems nice. Why don't you send her over to our shop once we've unloaded?
Okay, I will do it. Well, I have work to do. And you stop handshake because
Oh
me
my
walk.
God.
Before you leave, did you get any new wares?
Yeah, I was gonna ask if you had anything interesting.
Yes, I always have new things.
Let us. Would you mind if we take a look?
Well, sure.
I'll
Oh
put
my
on my
God.
goggles, cast detect magic, see if there's anything new magical.
Well, I have more in the back. You don't see nothing magical in what is here because I have to think about it. And
Oh
So, do you want to go back to your place?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll come see you later.
I just kind of like
Maybe.
look at Daraxis, like help, like
What
is
is
there any way I can stop this?
happening?
Yeah.
I'll just like
You
put
can
a
let-
hand
you can
on
let
top
go?
of both of yours and just kind of like separate them. It's like, okay, that's fine.
Oh, thank God.
Well, should we go have a talk with Annika to put it back?
Yeah, I think that's a good
We still need
idea.
to get paid, don't we?
Yeah, I'll walk around.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
let's
do
do
you want to
that.
go
We-
back to Annika or to your place?
Let's head over to the tower first.
Okay. So you
Annika's
go
in the
towards the
tower.
tower, and while you're getting in there, make me a. Well, you don't need to make a perception check. It's quite easy to see. You see a woman that you never saw before, and you don't think she's even from here. She wears this big, long black dress, and it's completely decorated with many jewels. And I'm into it. Okay. And as you take a look, she looks at you, and you see this woman. Ba-ba-bum.
Oops.
Ooh.
Around her,
Hmm.
there's these jellyfish-like creatures floating all around her, and all her movements seem so deliberate, so kind of slow. Looks at you, and you see kind of a surprised face, and a voice that doesn't even come from her says, "Ishan?" And with that, we'll wrap the session.
Ooh.
Yay!
Oh, Sean, you okay,
She
dude?
knows Ishan. That's
Uh-oh.
awesome. Well, listen,
That
everybody,
is not
thank you.
okay.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you for joining us today. We are going to go raid a channel, so everybody get ready. We're going to go raid Roll Together RPG. They are a fabulous channel. When you get
Yay.
there, tell them what Planet Allies is bringing to the potluck. Figure out
Yeah.
something weird and crazy. I'm going to be bringing Ankeg chops. So all right, and we've got everybody join up. We've got 8, we've got 13, we've got 19. We're almost ready to go. Is everybody excited to go
Let's do
Yeah,
raiding?
it.
hype.
Let's go!
Raiding! Yay!
Start the raid. And there we go.
And we're raiding.
Bye,
Thank you,
everybody.
guys.